Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope you guys are all having a great Sunday. Let me start off the show by saying that let's hope and pray that in New Orleans and Louisiana on the Gulf Coast there, that this hurricane is not what they think it's going to be, but it's going to be hitting the coast in about an hour and a half or so. I think we're the early projections, so it's not going to be a pretty thing. So make sure, you do your part to try and help, because this is where we all need to come together. Melex Jr., what's up? Trucker's Life became a new channel member. Shout out to Trucker's Life. Let me add you to, let me get Trucker's Life. Trucker's Life has, my man is taking care of business for all of us. One of the truck drivers out there that are making sure goods and stuff get to where they can be so you can spend all your money on it. MUA fight, Skip versus Mark. Okay, I wouldn't mind that. I'd take his skinny ass on. But he's got a cooking channel, because he's showing you that it doesn't matter where you are, you can always eat good. You can always eat good. My man, E2 Blue is actually on his way. He's got a long ride to get here, so he'll be here in a bit. Bears talking more. The game is actually on NFL Network today. Yeah. So we'll if you got NFL Network, you're good to go today. Or if you have NFL Game Pass, with the 7-day free trial. At this point, if you don't have the NFL Game Pass, it's not worth getting at this point if you're trying to just see this game. This is going to be the Consolation Bowl, although Trevor Lawrence, who has been named the starter of the Jags, will be starting today. The Cowboys, basically, if you are a player on the team, you're sitting your ass down. Micah Parsons won't play. Of course, Dak won't. Tyron Smith. None of our regular players are going to. They're going to sit about 30 guys. So that leaves 50 guys that are going to be playing. And, okay, I'm good. Yeah. It doesn't, of course, start for another 25 minutes. But if you are a starter or deemed a regular player, you're not playing in this one. If you are playing in this game, it's because you're on the bubble, and we have to hit a final evaluation. Now, we know Cooper Rush and, of course, Garrett Gilbert. I think that they're fighting it out for one roster spot. I think the channel is going to be on NFL Network. I don't think that the Cowboys carry 3 quarterbacks. I just don't. I could be wrong, but I think Garrett Gilbert is I think he's going to be on the short end of the stick unless he shows a whole lot today. I think Cooper Rush showing what he did last week and protecting the ball better than Garrett Gilbert is going to be the reason why he gets to stay on the team. Eager to see what we have in the tank today. Well, remember, we talking about a practice game, because we don't want to be like J.K. Dobbins yesterday, running back, boom. It looks like he's got a PCL tear. They're waiting on the results from the MRI. Definitely. What's up, Trucker's Life? Thanks for coming to channel member, man. I was just shouting out your channel. Appreciate you, man. And I think the the Colts, I think Carson Wentz lost his left tackle, Levi, for the season. So this is where, as much as we'd like to see the Cowboys win the game and see, Dak Prescott out there, I don't want to take this kind of risk, man. You can really set yourself back on this one. Roland's Review, what's up? How you doing? That doesn't sound very loud. What happened to my volume? I think I need to pump up the volume, dance. Hang on, guys. This is broadcast media where we have to do things on the fly. Let me try that one more time. Yep. Hold up for 1 second here. Wait. Hang on. Hold the phone. This is broadcast media. I got to go to the master set. Hold on. All right, that should take care of it. Sorry, guys. You know this is broke ass media where we's broke ass and we don't have somebody who actually works the board other than me. Broke ass, yeah, Thrill Taylor. You are listening to broke ass media, but you know what? Broke ass media. We do break some new shit too. We do break some new shit from time to time. If you are new here, make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button, and definitely hold on for the ride because we have fun here. We'll come game days, we're going to be doing a whole lot of new stuff this year. We're going to be basically starting out from the 1 o'clock games on to throughout the day, so that way you'll get a taste of everything that's going on across the NFL. And I'm actually very proud about all that we're doing. Hang on one second. I want to get
Cowboys aren't the only
Hold up. I overslept this morning, so that's why I'm a little behind on some of the things that I wanted to do today. But what was really interesting for me is actually, let me see if I've got this. Friday night, Philly 500 was doing his live stream. Philly 500, he's my boy. He's my boy. There's no animosity between us. Let me say that. We are friends that talk trash to each other, okay? It's cool. We have each other's phone number. We text each other on a daily basis, okay? We cool, okay? He'll say things and then have to say pause because, he's coming for my meats, so to speak. But Philly 500, we caught him. This is Jobu Investigative Reports. We caught him talking about the Cowboys.
Cowboys aren't the only Cowboys.
Do you think that New England was a good team last year?
Being honest, the Cowboys should win the division. They have the better quarterback and probably better offense than every other team. But you don't know about Washington. I don't like their quarterback play. But I don't think that any of them are that good. Dak with his shoulder.
Did he just say the Cowboys win the division?
This division. I don't think they're going to Super Bowl. I don't think they're going to NFC Championship game. But I think they could get to the first round of playoffs. First three, yeah. Sean Fitzpatrick, absolutely. Yes.
Uh-oh, that might be the kiss of death.
June 2nd, man. That's cool. June 2nd, man. Shout out to you.
Yeah, so we were actually spying in on Philly 500's broadcast. Ralph, how you doing? Hey, Ralph, any day that I wake up and I'm physically able to get out of bed, I'm having a great day. When you get to be my age, it's little things that mean a lot, like waking up alive. That's what it means. So I'm having a good day. Whenever I'm here talking to you guys, it's always a good day as well. And let me say one thing, too, for our mods that are here. We have a person out there that's a little deranged, a little bit crazy. We saw them kind of go off yesterday and go crazy with a whole bunch of different profiles where they came through, doing that one thing that we ask people not to do, and that's being just a straight-up asshole. Just kind of spamming a lot of negativity and stuff. So don't be surprised if that person shows up again today because they've got some mental issues. Anyway, so I appreciate the mods, everybody that's in here. Shout out to the Cleveland Browns fans. That's right. Shout out to the Cleveland Browns fans. Raymond Cantor. I'm from Jacksonville, but I'm a diehard Dallas Cowboy fan. Well, shout out to you, Trey Too Fast. I'm actually going to be happy to get a look at Trevor Lawrence and see how he's doing because, we had a lot of Cowboy fans saying, we got a tank for Trevor, which were the same guys that said that we needed a tank for Tua. And, of course, we needed a tank for Lawrence. Everybody always wants somebody but what we have. Appreciate you, Roland. I appreciate you getting our back. Cowboys up north. How's the knee coming, man? How's the knee? Are you up and about? I know it's probably painful, but, you got to get that movement and stuff, and it doesn't get stiff. Philadelphia? No, actually, Joshua, I'm not talking about Philadelphia. Philadelphia, he's crazy and he says some stupid shit, but no, he's not the one. He does spam us now. He does spam us with the whole, you haven't seen a Super Bowl in high def, and I'll say that's kind of overrated, but that's okay. Thinking of the Eagles are always talking about how great they are. But, they're really like a one-hit wonder. You know that, right? They had that one hit, that one season that they got everything together. And I'm not, taking that away from them. That was a great season. They beat New England in the Super Bowl. That's not an easy thing to do. But as Janet Jackson says, what have you done for me lately? You guys are ass now, okay? And not looking like you're going to change anytime soon. I mean, am I wrong? Yes, you had a great season. Yes, you won a Super Bowl. We done that shit 5 times. But right now, like you say, our old Super Bowls don't mean anything. Eagle fans, your Super Bowls right now don't mean shit either. So, be cool. Be cool. Slow your roll. Brian from Nova Scotia. What's up, man? Daggone. We got a worldwide audience here. Nova Scotia. Is it cold up there? What's the weather like right now in Nova Scotia? I bet it's cool. I know it's probably not cold. Amen on that one, Roland. So who else do we have in here that's like, outside of the continental United States? I'm just curious. They always say that Cowboy fans, you're not real Cowboy fans unless you are, from Dallas. And I dare say that it's a lot harder being a Cowboy fan away from Dallas. It just is. I'm eager to see some of these younger guys because I'm sitting here thinking about the roster that we have, final roster, that we're going to lose quite a few people here that, we have actually fallen in love with. When you think about, watching Hard Knocks and getting to know guys like Kamara, I don't think that he's going to make the roster and stuff. Running back guy, is it Henry? Love him, but I don't think that he's going to make the roster. I just think that, you can't keep everybody that you'd like to keep. Hang on, I got to check something here real quick. Okay. Okay, it was a fantasy football update. Okay. All right, Stu. All right, let me know if somebody gets hurt updates and stuff right now. We're not doing fantasy now. We're actually getting ready for the Cowboys. Amen on that, Mike. Prayers for Louisiana. I've seen the devastation from Katrina and helping to put back some of the houses down there, man. That was bad, even years after the fact. So it's going to be a long-term deal. Art make peace. Just finished building my koi pond, bro. Not as nice as your yet, but I'm working on it. Fly, Eagles, fly. Well, shout out to you, man. I tell you what, that one is been out there for about 18 years. And the thing about it is, when you get your fish pond done, it's never done. It's always changing. The good thing, at least for me and mine out there right now, is, a lot of the plants are mature plants and they come back every year and it's kind of balanced out. But, it takes time. But, man, hey, shout out to you. Show me some pictures of it when you get it done, man. When you get some fish and stuff in there and stuff, I'd love to see it. And if there's anything any tips I can give you or on it, let me know. Let me put up here as we get set up. We are only 13 minutes away from kickoff. What are you guys looking forward to in this preseason game? I'm just hoping that we can get out alive, that we have no more injuries to deal with, and we get some of these young guys to step up and have a good showing. It took the Eagles 57 years since the Cowboys existed to get a championship. Well, yeah, this is true. This is true, buddy. I can't deny that one. So one more thing here. If you are so we did our fantasy draft yesterday, our league number 3. We're doing one more, and I think we have 7 people. So we have 3 more spots left. 3 to 5 spots left open for fantasy football. So if you want want to play fantasy football, even if you're like me and don't know that much, it's okay because these are learning leagues. So in Nova Scotia, it's in the mid-60s. Wow. It's about the mid-70s right now. I think it's going to go about 85 today. What do we do with Nahshon Wright? Does he make the cut? I'm not sure if Nahshon he may not make the cut, but he may be put on the practice squad. So when you're thinking about defensive backs, let me think about that one. Please no injuries. Amen on that. Right now, I'm thinking that our weak spot right now at the moment is defensive line. I think, okay, here's what I think. Let me go through, because I've got to play it through my head. I think that they'll probably keep 7 guys for as far as the secondary goes. Diggs, I think Diggs has got a spot, and I think Anthony Brown will be, because he's a veteran. He may not necessarily start for long, but Anthony Brown's there. I think Jordan Lewis, of course, will make it. The other veteran presence, of course, Kevin Joseph will make it. I think Maurice Kalady has done a lot of good things, being another veteran. I think that he's done well. I think Nahshon Wright should make it. I don't think that would be a surprise, actually, if he didn't. And I think, who else? Who am I missing? Burton, I think, will be practice squad. Who am I missing? C.J. Wright. I think C.J. Wright is the other one that'll make it from the secondary. So let me see if I get it right. Diggs, Kevin Joseph, Anthony Brown, Jordan Lewis, Kevin Joseph, Nahshon Wright, C.J. Godwin, and I think Burton makes the practice squad. That's who I think as far as. So, yeah, I think Wright will make it. The thing about that I'm kind of surprised about Nahshon Wright is, he's got a lot of length, but the guy's only like 180 pounds. The guy is thin. But then again, Keanu O'Neal, actually, I shouldn't say, is he's only 216. So Kalady, I think, makes it, Rodney. I think he's going to make it. Yeah, well, you're right. Anthony Brown is up and down. It's one of those things that sometimes he has really good games, and sometimes you kind of shake your head on Anthony Brown. More. I think Kalady's a lock. Rico Gathers? No, Rico Gathers wasn't third rounder. You mean no? Rico Gathers was a 6th-round pick. 6th round. He was late in the draft. He was a project. Hey, what's up, Dr. Phillip? How are you doing today, man? I think that it is. The concern I probably would say would be at the moment is defensive tackle. But, we'll see. It's better than defensive tackle is better than where it was last year, but it still would probably be the spot that you worry about the most. A lot of it because I say inexperience. I think we're going to have Carlos Watkins will be one of the defense tackles. Of course, Gillimore is, but Gillimore is going to be out for a couple of weeks still. I think OC is actually really, really good. I love the fact that he is like a wrestler. And there's no score yet. It hasn't started yet. Wrestler, great hands, great speed, great athleticism. He makes the squad. You got Brett Urban, who is a great run stopper with experience coming from the Bears, really tall guy, 6'8", lots of length, and then Quentin Bohannon. So the problem is, Sheila, what's up, Sheila? How you doing? The problem is we don't have a lot of experience with this team right now. As far as, I forgot to put this to scoreboard. Daggone it. The problem is we don't have a lot of experience on there. Okay. You have to leave for 20 minutes at 4 o'clock for my live stream. I will return. Okay, Roland. Well, we appreciate you being here whatever time you can. Sugar Daddy, I loved Rico Gathers, but that was a case where the Cowboys screwed him up. They really and truly screwed him up from literally telling to put the extra weight on it. The extra weight destroyed him. It wasn't good. He was. The thing about him is Rico was actually a really good runner. He could really move. He was very fluid. And the problem is when he put on that weight, that running ability died. Their whole thing was, oh, well, we need you to block. Listen, he's not a blocker. The guy, send him to the pylon and say, catch the football. That's all I need you to do. All right? I'll use you 15 plays a game. You'll go to the corner of the end zone. You will do a jump ball for the football. Red zone threat. That's all I want. And the Cowboys said, no, we need a blocker. We need a blocker. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. And, he was so-so as a blocker. And after he got that weight, couldn't run. Joseph Collin, how you doing today, man? Joseph. What? Joseph, did I piss you off? I'm honestly, Joseph, seriously. My apologies on when you were coming to D.C. I get a lot of stuff going on. I missed that opportunity to meet you, and I apologize for that because you took care of me with the hot sauce. Man, I'm on the last bottle of it, man, and that stuff is the shit. And it burns when you take a shit, too. But I appreciate that. But you go through this love-hate relationship with the Cowboys and Dak Prescott. You're back to Dak Trashcott. I'm trying to understand. You have multiple personalities, and I'm not trying to be funny or anything on that. You got the Cowboys are trash, and we haven't even played the first game of the season. Can we at least play a couple of games before you start looking at it? You don't. Are you honestly saying that you think that the Dallas Cowboys are as bad as last year's team? That you think the defense, be it it's a lot younger, is definitely as bad as it was last year? Because that was historically bad. It was historically bad. I want you to understand, in the 60 years of the Dallas Cowboys, that defense gave up more points than any team. That defense. By 2.2 points. And it didn't matter who you had. You could have had the Kansas City Chiefs offense. You weren't going to the Super Bowl even with the Kansas City Chiefs offense and Pat Mahomes' crew with that defense playing like that. I'm just saying. But I know, Joseph Collin, you showed me pictures of some of your Dak Prescott memorabilia and Cowboys memorabilia. I'm just trying to understand what happened. Why are you so what has changed your mind? Lola, what's up, Lola? How you doing, Lola? I'm trying to understand how we went from you actually a couple months ago, Dak Prescott and being hopeful of him, to now Dak Trashcott, the Cowboys suck and everything else. What has happened to make you in your mind look at that and say that? Little Steppa, what's up? Happy Sunday to you too. I hope it's the 7th playing today. Never forget Romo breaking his back against Seattle. Oh, you're not seeing – the Cowboys are resting like 30 players. Basically, you're not seeing your Tyron Smiths. You're not seeing your Micah Parsons, your Dax, your Zeke. This is basically the consolation bowl for the Dallas Cowboys. Joseph is bipolar. That may be – he stopped commenting. Joseph, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to – be rude or crude or mean to you. I'm just trying to understand what it is. It's kind of like yesterday we had Dak Delusional fan in here, okay? And everybody's entitled to their opinion, okay? And what I try to do, at least, when I make a statement, I try to have something to back it up, okay? When people go through and they say, Tony Romo's a Hall of Famer, instead of me going through and saying, oh, yeah, I didn't mean to put that one. Okay, hold up. Let me pull that down. Instead of me saying, Tony Romo's not a Hall of Famer, I try and give you reasons why he may not be. Because of the error, because of the amount of people that are there, looking at the numbers. There's something behind it. It may be wrong. It may be completely wrong, but there's a substance behind it. Oh, there he is. Hey, Dak Delusional fan. Dak Delusional fan, let me say this. I want you to understand, when I disagree with you, I do get passionate sometimes, and I'll say, man, that's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. It's not that I'm trying to say that you are the stupidest person I've ever heard. I'm just saying that, in my opinion, I think that it's a little different. Now, when you were saying that, oh, Dak is, we're bad because we have Dak Prescott. And had a better solution would have been Matthew Stafford. But isn't that the same situation? People will say, well, Matthew Stafford never had a defense. That's why he never won. Well, Matthew Stafford has not won a playoff game in his career. So in my mind, I look at that and say, you still, at best, you're exchanging for like situations. You're exchanging for like situations, but you're not dealing with the core issue, which is where you had problems with your coaching and dealing with the defense that couldn't take the ball away and gave up too many points. You're putting all of this stuff and blame and everything else here, and yet you're missing the point. It's kind of like sometimes I'll go to a person's house and need to do work and stuff. And, they'll say, oh, well, I want to paint this wall and make it look good because it's got some marks on it. But I'm looking at the cracks in the foundation where literally the house is going to fall down. And I'll say, you got this jet crack in the basement wall here that's literally going to mean that you got water issues and that your foundation is crumbling. Oh, yeah, but we don't want to do anything about that. I don't see that. I want to take care of the paint over here. And it's like, but that's not your real issue. Your real issue is over here on your foundation where the house is going to crumble. And that's where we are when you start thinking about Tony Romo or Dak Prescott. You're not dealing with the core issues of the team. You're not dealing with all of the issues that are there. You can say Dak sucks, he should be better. Well, and here we go. Dak is trash. Okay. All right. Like I said, you're entitled to your opinion, and I'm entitled to mine. Always look at root causes, laugh out loud. But you've got to look at the whole picture. You can't have one thing perfect and then everything else terrible and think that it's going to work and be okay. You can't have in football a game which is 22 starters and say it's just going to be one guy. One guy can make a difference in you being good or great, but one guy is not going to make that team just great. Do you think if you took Pat Mahomes and put him on the Jets last year that the Jets are a Super Bowl winner? Do you think if you take, Travis Kelce and his offensive line away and, his running back, that Pat Mahomes in Kansas City is going to win the Super Bowl without those? PC, what's up? They're not. You got to understand it's collectively a whole team. And so, again, Dak delusional fan, don't mean to trash you, and I don't hope you don't take it that way. I've got some people that kind of take YouTube a little too seriously and decide that it's their personal mission to try and, hurt you. Mac Dogs Catering. Doesn't matter how good the quarterback is of the O-line. There you go. And that's where you can look at, because people will say that Zeke Elliott sucked. Yeah, Zeke definitely had a bad year last year. Let's be clear on that. But I'm not going to put all of that on Zeke because he didn't have a quarterback. He didn't have an offensive line. And so you can't expect Zeke Elliott to get 1,500 yards with, one of the worst offensive lines in football. It's all collective, and that's why I'm happy that we're actually sitting a lot of players in this game. Football is back. T-Swivel. Dudes, 11 days, 7 hours, 17 minutes, and 20 seconds from now, we'll be kicking off against the Jags. So our regular starters, our 30 guys that aren't playing, they spent pregame running sprints and doing conditioning drills so that way they stay in shape. I see the pregame here who are showing Zeke and Dak and stuff on the sidelines. And, as they change to David Carr, you know what one of my pet peeves is? One of my pet peeves is, why is it failed quarterbacks are deemed the experts? You know what I'm saying? As we listen to David Carr, who is he's got a ring. Gina Thorne, what's up, Gina? How you doing today, Gina? David Carr, he's got a ring because he was sitting on the bench with the Giants. So shout out to him for getting that. But that guy's never done jack. How is it that he knows how to be good? It's like the Scott Zolak talking about Cam Newton. Cam Newton should stop listening to rap music and practice because he can't focus. It's like, dude, do you know you have never done shit your damn self? How do you have the right to go ahead and try and trash somebody who at least went to a Super Bowl, who at least was league MVP? You got nothing. Darren Lewis, you've been making excuses for the Cowboys for 3 decades.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Excuses? Really? I believe 3 decades ago we were about to win that 3rd Super Bowl and the 4th and the 5th. I'm not sure I was complaining a whole lot a couple of years after that Super Bowl. Chris Law, how you doing, man? Shout out to you. Let's see the defense again. So hyped for the season, Mark. And that's my thing right now. Okay, if you're a Cowboy fan, if you look at where we were last year with the Dontari Poes, the Everson Griffins, and Clinton Ha-Ha Dixes and stuff like that, and you looked at that defense and where we were, I could understand that. But you have to now look at this and say, well, shoots, Micah Parsons seemed to be pretty good. Right? He seemed. I think that's an upgrade. I think that's an upgrade. If you look at Keanu O'Neal, you all of a sudden say maybe this guy, knowing the system that Dan Quinn's running and being put in at that linebacker position with speed, will be able to cover guys out the backfield and is able to cover the field pretty good. That looks like an improvement. That to me looks like an improvement. And a little bit of excitement. Seeing Randy Gregory actually having a training camp. To me, that looks like an improvement for the Cowboys. So why don't we at least see what they do? I know we got a hard game in Tampa Bay. That most people are going to say that the Cowboys are going to get blown out. I still believe the Cowboys win. We got the Chargers, and then we got the Eagles. Let's give them, 5 games and see where we are. Number one reason no Super Bowl is a salary cap. Never won a Super Bowl with it. First year really does not count. It doesn't count? Okay. Now you're sounding like Colin Cowherd. I like to take the quarterback's rookie year and throw it out because, my guy didn't play good that year. So we don't count it. Tom, that makes no sense whatsoever. For a team that had literally hit rock bottom at 1-15 to rebuild and win a Super Bowl, for some reason, you're going to say it didn't count? Really? Never heard that logic before. I never heard that logic before.
Are you stupid or something?
I'm as stupid as a stupid does.
Are you crazy? Or just plain stupid?
Stupid as stupid does, Mrs. Blue.
I guess.
Okay. Okay, Tom. Gotcha, Tom. I'm going to take it. Tom, I take it that you are an Eagle fan. Are you an Eagle fan? When will Stephen Jones become primary owner of the Cowboys from Jerry Jones? The Cowboys will win the next Super Bowl. When Jerry Jones dies. Lindsay. It's okay. So let me make sure I get this straight. So the salary cap started in 95. And the game is now kicked off here, y'all. Cowboys get the ball first. Cooper Rush is out here first. So does that mean that the Super Bowl era started in 95 on forward? That all those other Super Bowls from, the Steelers and Washington and the Dolphins, and that those just aren't Super Bowls? Is that what you're trying to say? Okay. Cowboys the ball on the 32-yard line. Here we go. Cooper Rush under center. Bootlegs, screen pass. Tafuko, looks like they lost a yard on that. We got Pooper Rush. I seen a report Watson will not be waived trade clause for Eagles. Watson said hell no to Philly. Well, Philly, I think they got enough quarterbacks, don't they? Okay. I think, picking up Gardner Minshew. Lassay. Sorry, Lassay. This is what's crazy, man. I'll get it right for a while, and then I'll forget. Sorry, Lassay. And boom. Jags are playing their starters up in here. Cowboys are playing nobody important. So 3rd down and 10. Cooper Rush had the pass blocked down. Here we go. Good pocket. Ball sailed on him. Terrible pass. That was 2 years ago. Wait a minute. Tony Wright, the Cowboys won't win their own division. The Giants and the Washington football team both have terrific defenses. The Philadelphia Eagles have a diverse. But you know what's funny, though? Here's what.
Cowboys aren't the only Cowboys.
Do you think that New England was a good team last year?
Being honest, the Cowboys should win the division. They have the better quarterback and probably better offense than every other team. But you don't know about Washington. I don't like their quarterback play. But I don't think that any of them are that good. Dak with his shoulder.
Did he just say the Cowboys win the division?
This division. I don't think they're going to Super Bowl. I don't think they're going to NFC Championship game. But I think they could get to the first round of playoffs. First 3, yeah. Sean Fitzpatrick, absolutely. Yeah.
That might be the kiss of death.
June 2nd, man. That's cool. June 2nd, man. Shout out to you.
All right, Malik Hooker's out there today. Tony Wright, the Dallas defense will not be on the same level of New York's, Washington, or Philly's. Philadelphia's secondary is terrible. It's terrible. I won't say that they'll be on the level of Washington's, but I think they'll be on the level of the Giants. But I'm going to say that I don't think anybody's offense is going to be anywhere close to the level of the Cowboys. Just saying that even with Dak Prescott gone, it wasn't exactly, that they just got pounded in the ground. Dallas Cowboys have improved a lot from last year. A lot. Just getting their players back. Always a lady. What's up? How are you doing? Second and 4 for the Jags with their first string offense. Lawrence with a nice pass down the sideline. A little bit of a push-off. Nice pass. Nice pass by Lawrence. Now, keep in mind, I want y'all to keep in mind, we are not playing any starters in this game versus the Jags that are trying to get that mental win here, God, I'm not mental win, but the just trying to get something under their belt that makes them feel a little bit better. James, it's not our starters. Relax. First down. I'm sorry, 2nd and 5 on the 19. And they're running again. Okay, at least the defensive line has stopped them on that one. 3rd down and 4. Game day returns September 12th. Tony Wright. All right, Tony. Tony, I tell you what. Keep the energy. Keep the energy, bro. Keep the energy if the Cowboys do good, all right? He's still a rookie here, guys, Dante. And I'm not sure if damn. Cooper, there's a flag. What's the flag? Put Kevin in the job. Too easy. Defense holding. Oh, Gina, that's right. You're on the West Coast. Damn. Yeah, it does feel funny having Cowboys game this early. Was that holding on Hooker? Maybe he's the offense for size. I mean, come on. With Boss Man Fat, you do realize that he is a rookie, right? You guys understand that, right? Mark, Wednesday or Thursday, I'm going to send you a signed Sherman Williams football. I just have a lot of appointments this week. Okay, all right, Dr. Phil. Thanks. I appreciate that. Loving your garbage cornerbacks. You know, Joseph, wait a minute. I thought you were a Cowboy fan. Aren't you a Cowboy fan? So there are cornerbacks. Lawrence wants to shine on us. You're right about that. Wide open rookie pains, but go Cowboys. Yeah, that was ugly. I have to give you on that one. That was ugly. You got to go back to the drawing board on that one. But, you know, they didn't get much pressure on him. You do realize that, right? He had all day to throw. Trevor Lawrence is very talented. Too bad he's playing on a bad team. Rookies are going to play every preseason no matter what. Disgusting. Surtain would have been fire. All the hype of Kevin Joseph this season, I don't care about him being a rookie. He's supposed to lock down Smith, blah, blah, blah. All right, Eagles landed. How's your guy doing? How's your guy doing? The rookie looks pretty good. Yeah, I know he's a rookie, but secondary could be a problem in there rushing at him. Or a Randy Gregory. Or a blitzing Micah Parsons. I'm just saying. You didn't see any pressure on Trevor Lawrence there. Now, the secondary coverage was ass. I'll give you that one. But again, this isn't your starters right here, right now. This isn't game planned on it. And you've got backups playing against the Jags starters. You see any pressure out there? None. If you're in here worried about Boss Man Fat, good. Some research on the kid is going to be a very nice addition to the D-back room. It will be a great for Diggs for years to come. All right, what's up, D2 Stu? How are you doing? I am just amazed. Yeah, these are backups. These are way back backups. The Jags are playing their starters. Hate to say it, doom. Man, y'all are killing me. 0-4 for the backups. Y'all ready? So let me be clear. Y'all are ready to throw in the towel where we have yet to see Dak Prescott and Amari Cooper and all those guys playing together. We have yet to see our whole defense playing together. Y'all are ready to go ahead and say, season's done. We're doomed. Seriously? Wow. That's amazing to me. All right, there we go. We have Hardy as our running back. We got Cooper Rush in there. We got Brandon Knight. We got Jeremy Sprinkles. Listen to Michael Irvin. It's about finding good guys. You don't have any of these guys that are going to be starting. And unfortunately, a lot of these guys that you're watching today play will be unemployed next week. Turner is not making the team, okay? Alan S., I'm amazed. I am 100% amazed that people are literally, the season's over, we suck. So, are you serious? Are you serious? Let's jump ship. Yeah, okay, let's say, you're right. I tell you what, why don't all you that say the season's doomed just stop watching football? Just don't even watch the season. And if they start winning, don't come back. Okay? At least give them an opportunity. Good Lord. Sprinkle, my old tight end can't catch a cold in the North Pole. But naked. Damn. Although I think Sprinkles may make the team. I think they'll keep that extra tight end. Well, Darryl Brown, I get it. We want to have backups. Look, there's no holes there. That backup offensive line against Jacksonville's first defense they're not opening holes. I get it. I want to see my guys go, but you got to understand these guys are a backup for a reason. They're not ready to be a starter. The Jags starters are a starter because they're the best they got on their team. And even bad team starters are usually pretty good. I mean, they are pro caliber. I was saying as far as the backups, we need better talent, my friend. Oh, I agree. I agree that it would be great if we actually had, teams like the 90s where the backups could be starters in other teams. But the reality is this. You can only have so many great players. The salary cap, and if somebody wants to say it's because of salary cap the reason why we haven't won the Super Bowl, well, you could say that. Sometimes we get a little top heavy with a lot of our salaries, and then we have a big drop off. If you think back to when we lost Tyron Smith before that Atlanta game, and we go to Chaz Green, that's a major drop off. But I will say, if you're looking at all of these guys and saying this is going to be your starting offense, you're doomed. But that doesn't mean that a couple of these backups can't step up. Terrence Steele, if you got Tyron Smith on the other side, is a capable backup. You won't lose that much on the offensive line. If you have to go to Terrence Steele and Terrence Steele and Brandon Knight and everything else, and then it's different. But hopefully, the guys you're watching right now, you won't need more than one or two of these guys to have to step up to replace your regular starters. Mark, do I think we should go get – no. Hell. RG3? Really? RG3 ain't helping us, bro. Oh, Tony, you're an Atlanta Falcons fan? Okay. The defense will be better. We have 2 Pro Bowlers and talented players up already. Falcons' problem the last 3 years have been coaching, not talent. Okay, Tony. Well, Tony, we're going to play each other, okay? So we'll have fun that week leading up to the game, right? Cooper Rush, thus far, the magic he had last week, all of a sudden, this leaves an opening for Garrett Gilbert. This definitely leaves an opening for Garrett Gilbert. RG3 is good. Really? I'm going to look up his stats here real quick on Robert Griffin III. So for Robert Griffin III, his career, 63% completion percentage, 9,200 yards, 7-point average, 43 TDs, 30 interceptions. We want to break it down for the last few years. 2018 with Baltimore, 2 of 6 for 21 yards. 2019, 225 yards, 1 TD, 2 interceptions. 2020, 42 yards, 2 interceptions. 2 interceptions. His last year in Washington, 1,694 yards, 4 TDs, 6 interceptions. So you've got to go back to 2013. 2013, where he had 16 TDs and 12 interceptions to get 3,200 yards. Sorry. Not an answer, guys. Sorry. He's not good. He had his rookie year, great year, with a different offense that came out with the pistol offense, which defensive coordinators didn't know how to defend against. But once he hurt that leg and had to become a pocket passer, he's not a pocket passer. Trevor Lawrence still in there. Terry Lee, what's up, man? Chris Law, I agree with you on that one. He is definitely a good commentator. Actually, is very good in speaking in general. His insight is actually very, very good. See, the thing is, what's always funny to me is people will get just a name in their head, and they'll automatically think, oh, well, that guy's great. And it's like RG3 did have Rookie of the Year. His rookie year, he was 20 TDs, 5 interceptions, 3,200 yards, okay? He ran the hell out of the football. But after that year of getting hurt, it was just – but in the mind, people will think about, oh, RG3. Washington gave up 3 number ones in a second. You know, he was Rookie of the Year. He's great. But, bro. But, Justin – Nick Foles is a third-string quarterback on the Bears. Are you kidding me? You can't crack the lineup of a team that's never had a 4,000-yard passer. On the Bears. Take out his rookie year, Nick Foles' numbers are average at best. Washington ruins a lot of quarterbacks. Dak delusional fan equals Kevin Milton. He's obsessed with Dak. Dak fan is that guy that lives in the basement with, with pea jugs around. Damn, man. No, come on, don't be mean to him. Dak fan at Lowell, wishing injury, just speaking facts. Dak fan, are you formerly delusional Dak fan? I haven't seen the comments from Dak fan. So keep me up to speed on. I've missed them. Is he wishing injuries on Dak Prescott? If it didn't cost so much, Marcus Mariota as a backup. Okay, Marcus Mariota would be definitely better than Cooper Rush and Garrett Gilbert. I'll give you that, but you're still going to have to pay him. Like you said, you're looking at least, I think he's, what is Marcus? I think he's $10 million. No, I'm sorry. He's $3.5 million. Still, right now, I tell you what I would rather do instead of spending $3.5 million on Marcus Mariota. I think Bohannon makes the team. I really do, because I know that that's the kind of guy they want to have for the middle. They know that he's going to take some time to get there. Jeff Lee, my knee is doing great. Who thinks Dak will last Dak will play last pre. Oh, Kevin, no, he's not paying. Look, they're not taking that chance. We're already Kevin. We've already had Cooper Rush in for 2 series. The starters, we're not playing any starters. Dallas 8-9, calling it now. Chase Young, a.k.a. Predator. Okay. Dak delusional fan, you're a clown and a joke. You really hate life, huh? I'm not delusional Dak fan. I just try to keep it real. The officials have screwed up again. No TDs have ever signaled, and they got the name of the cup. Okay. RG3 was good. Now he's a 4-string. He's not on a team right now. If you're talking trash, you are not a Cowboys fan. You have no idea how football works. Woo! Shout out to Michael Chavez. Fossil's a great coach. Why fire? Did Danucci get cut? The cuts don't happen until – well, the team has to make the cuts by 4 o'clock Tuesday. They can make the cuts at any point, but by 4 o'clock Tuesday, you've got to be down to the 53 roster and then, of course, sign your practice squad player. Dak suck. He played good in his rookie year. D'Angelo Johnson. Okay. Does all backups realize they are playing for jobs? Yes, they do. They should. They're not only playing for the jobs here, they're auditioning for other teams. Why are Eagles fans talking they lost 35? Swift Speed, shout out to you on that one. And they gave up a Hail Mary at the end of the game to lose a game that they should have won. And Kellen Moore is not calling the offense. The quarterback coach is actually calling it. Washington football team is the new Houston Texans. They gave more love to a defensive end than they do their quarterback. Cowboys are getting smacked by a rookie. RG3 is doing broadcasting. That's what I said. He's a better broadcaster than – he's not signed by a team. I'm sure if somebody came to him and said, hey, we're going to give you a few $1 million to play, that he would definitely come out. Washington's good. Okay. Eagles coach didn't know the difference between an apple and an orange. Know our playbook, same as the Garretts. You think every team should play their big guy, their big money guy? Are you crazy? Need a new one. Sugar that he's made of trash. Damn. Y'all are raw today, man. Damn, this is depressing listening to you guys. It's clear the Cowboys are just like, let's just get through this game. There's no game planning here. You got Nessmeyer calling the plays. E2 says, GPS says, I'll be there at 1:40. It's traffic out today. Damn. Why are they running the ball? Simba. It's clear there's no game plan here. It's clear that we're just trying to get out of here as quick as pen. Dak fan, are you? Thank you, Stu. You know, Dak fan, how old are you, Dak fan? Are you 15 years old? You didn't see in the first quarter where Baltimore was playing their starters yesterday, J.K. Dobbins literally get lost for the season? You didn't see that. Would you like that to happen to Zeke? The Colts lost their starting tackle. Would you like to lose Tyron Smith for the season in a preseason game like this? Come on, man. You're 42. You're 42, and you're thinking that the Cowboys should play Zeke Elliott in the last preseason game of the year. Did you just start watching football? Zeke needs reps. So does CeeDee Lamb. Okay. Jeff Lee, shout out to you. You're right. Let's just get through the game without any injuries. How about that? Let's just get through, get the cuts done, and then focus in on Tampa Bay. Chris Law, I think the Cowboys get a win there. Laughing out loud, yeah, that's when Dak has more wins. Well, hold it. Let's be clear on that, Joshua. With Dak as our quarterback, 19-6 in the NFC East. He's got more wins and losses than any of those teams in the NFC East. That's why they hate him so much. Sheila Neal, amen on that one. So Super Live TV. What's up, man? How are you doing? OG. Well, see, I know everybody says you're the OG, the original gangster. But to me, I think it's actually subtle. I think it's actually old guy. Because when I see OG, I keep thinking you're saying old guy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm sensitive because I'm an old ass. Rush or Garrett Gilbert. At the moment, you got to look at Cooper Rush's stock from last week has dropped a little bit this week. Now, granted, he doesn't have the starting offense out there to work with and stuff. But does it really matter? Does it really matter? Bottom line is we got to keep Dak Prescott healthy. You know what I'm saying? Brady got snaps, Mahomes got snaps, and our boy haven't. Dak being rusty can determine the result against a tough Tampa defense. But, Kevin, it's a long season. It's a long season. Oh, well, can you flip the switch back, though? Can you flip the switch back? Can you flip it back? DiNucci or Mullins? How about neither? Philly got a nicer scoreboard? Yeah, but here's what Philly got to say, though, man. Philly knows about the Cowboys.
Cowboys aren't the only Cowboys.
Do you think that New England was a good team last year?
Being honest, the Cowboys should win the division. They have the better quarterback and probably better offense than every other team. But you don't know about Washington. I don't like the quarterback play. But I don't think that any of them are that good. Dak with his shoulder.
Did he just say the Cowboys win the division?
In this division. I don't think they're going to Super Bowl. I don't think they're going to NFC Championship game. But I think they could get to the first round of playoffs. First three, yeah. Show up, absolutely. Yeah.
Uh-oh, that might be the kiss of death.
June 2nd, man. That's cool. June 2nd, man. Shout out to you.
Wow. Yeah. Philly 500 is a nicer scoreboard. Fine. Roz. Trey, watch the N-word, bro. Okay. Can we have conversations about football without getting personal, where we have to go through and basically call people racial epithets? Do we have to do that? If Dak goes down, let's just bring Roma back. I'd rather have him than DiNucci. Okay. Philly 500 comes out with his. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to hold on to that clip. Philly, I ate 500 cheesesteaks. Oh, man. Oh, damn, Andre. That's some cold shit. Did I get a chance to start the Jabbar? I started them. Michael's got to paint them. Dak has PSD. All right, rewind. Dak was lucky in his rookie year. Now he's average. Oh, Keith Diaz. How you doing, Keith Diaz? You in a good mood today? Or are you in a bad mood today? You going to come in and tell me I'm shit? Big John Word. I don't know where all these. I guess these people have no place else to go. I mean, it's just like, damn. It's like, why are y'all here?
Junior.
You're out! Don't you do it! Don't you! I got nowhere else to go. I got nowhere else to go.
I'm trying to understand some of you guys. You know what? I'm okay. I'm okay if you don't like me or my content. That's fine. That's fine. There are so many places you can be on YouTube, okay? There's so many great, and I will give shouts out to all. I mean, there's Law Nation, there's my man Vosh, there's, Mike Fisher. It's cool. There's plenty of places that you can go. I don't understand how when people hate you, why you waste your time watching. I mean, literally, I'm not going to go to someplace I hate and say, oh, man, and waste my time, because if you truly hate them, you're actually helping them by watching. Because what you got to understand is this. Google doesn't give a rat's ass whether somebody likes you or hates you. You understand that? They only care that they interact with you, because if you come in and hate me, all they know is I can put an ad there and sell it, that they gonna get paid. So in essence, all you trolls that come in and hate me, you're actually helping the channel get bigger. You are making Drew, what's up? You are making the person that you hate
Take the money out.
actually have more staying power. So shout out to you who hate me and the Cowboys. Appreciate you, bros. Appreciate you. It's all your fault. I have to spend every day hearing Watson. Might as well hear about Aaron Rodgers. Did something happen with Watson's no trade clause or something or other? Eagles trolls don't have a life. So that's the thing. For somebody to go out and literally watch every bit of one of my video, or every video to the nth degree, to try and find out, find it. Oh, I can use this little clip. It's kind of crazy. It's all fun and game. No hate. Y'all being doing that to the Eagles fans worse. Nah, man. Karen, what's up, Karen? How you doing today? This hat came from Miss Jackie and her and Miss Anita. It was a gift from them. They actually got it from Dak Prescott's website. Always a lady. How you doing, always a lady? Get your bullshit out of here. Y'all Dak haters talk shit, but to make it personal or predict injuries for anyone, yeah. You heard Mr. Wolf. You heard Mr. Wolf talk. Tony Wright, Robo Sports San Francisco 49ers is the best in business on YouTube. But Mark, you are one of the best content creators also. Man, I appreciate that. This coming from a Falcons fan. Tony Wright, yeah, see, I'm going to say this much. Tony Wright is the perfect example of the way you do things. As opposed to coming in and doing where people get mad and they just start spamming and saying, screw you and all. Understand that just because we like different teams doesn't mean that we have to be enemies. And that's where so many people think that, because me and Philly 500 joke at each other that we need to go ahead and fight. We got Mark Holmes as the enemy. It's like, dudes, that's not the case. Now, I'm not going to go in here and say that I think the Eagles are great or anything like that, but I'm not going to cuss you out because you're an Eagle fan. So shout out. I appreciate that, man, Tony. That means a lot. Cooper Rush got hit late so many times. It's preseason for the officials, too. Oh, I missed that. I'm sitting here looking at the chat. Uh-oh. See? People got jokes. And when you got stupid jokes like that, that's when you have to say,
bye, Felicia.
Yes, man.
How about them boys? Well, today it's not the backup boys against Jacksonville first is not looking good right now. It's not looking good. But Trevor Lawrence is looking good against our backups that will not make the team. Nah, Mark, they got sick mentality to come in a Dallas group every single day and talk shit like they have nothing. I can't help. I have to agree with you on there. I don't know what to say on that one. Our backups definitely aren't looking very good at all. That's some bad tackling there, guys. Jacksonville on the 3-yard line about to go in. Michael is actually working. That's a man on a mission. That was a hold and clip. That's going to come back. If they didn't call that one's coming back. That was hold. You couldn't miss that one. Oh, my shirt. This is actually on my website. This is the Jobu Sports Report Broadcast Media. That's actually on, if you go to, I did not make the meatballs because the sauces, all you do is put them in water to warm them up. I didn't know when you were going to be eating, so. No, those are over here. When did you eat them? Oh, I'm sorry. No, I was asking if you wanted me to make you something. How many did you eat? I won't tell. Okay. Sorry. Like, damn, I'm going to go buy me another bag. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. I made meatballs. My wife is on a vegetarian diet, and so I made the sauce separate from the meatballs, and I asked her earlier, I said, do you want me to do your meatballs now? Because I didn't know, because she was going out shopping and stuff, and I didn't want meatballs just to be soaking. So I did my meatballs, and she thought they were hers, so she ate 4 meatballs that were meat. Do you feel different? That's what I want. She feels woozy because you haven't had meat except for that slice of I know last week you had a slice of beef. See, look at that. Wife's cheating there on it. But it was Stuart says hello. Okay, so Morris Kalady only plays well in practice. Okay, listen. We talking about a practice game, y'all. We talking about a practice game. Chill. Y'all are killing me. So let me ask this, y'all. Since the Cowboys are losing this one, Washington got beat 37-3 yesterday. Right? 37-3. 37-3. I decided to wait till you got here before I started cooking anything there, bro. Other than there's meatballs there for now. I haven't done the chicken wing. Maybe that's what the problem. I haven't done the chicken wings yet. Okay. E2 Blue is in the house. What's up, E2? How you doing, man? You can sit either right there in the middle if you want to and use that mic, or you can sit on the sofa right there and use that mic. We have multiple mics here.
I like this couch.
You like the couch? Okay. And that's cool because we can see you here. Brother, can you see me? Brother, can you hear me? You hate...
shout out to DMV. It's today's birthday.
Today's DMV's birthday? Yeah. Happy birthday to ya, DMV. Happy birthday to DMV. He's so busy with his high school team. I'm wondering if we're going to see him this year. They all getting cut. E2, you've been missing it, man.
No, I've been watching.
We don't have anything. You don't have to put the headset on if you don't want. I have no feed. I'm not listening to anybody else's feed or anything. It's just you and me, bro. Unless you just like having the headphones on. But everybody, my man E2 Blue is here. The Cowboys are down 14-0. And we have people in here that are literally losing their minds. That we suck, that Kevin Joseph is ass, our secondary is terrible. What do you have to say to them on all that?
Just preseason. Calm down.
How many of these guys are going to make the roster? Is what I'm looking at. Now, my concern actually is Cooper Rush isn't looking that good. Gregory?
What's the backup offensive line?
Gregory, the scoreboard is right down there in front. Let me change the camera there. We got my man E2 over there. He's right there behind chilling on the couch. Neither coordinator is play. Right. That's another point. That Kellen Moore's not calling plays. Dan Quinn's not calling plays. Lola says, does anybody want to make the roster? By the looks of it.
They're making it easy for them to cut down to 53, aren't they?
Let me ask you on this one, E2. How many quarterbacks do we keep? I think
if you're not going to get another one, I would say you probably keep the 3 minus Danucci.
You keep Garrett and Cooper? You keep 3 quarterbacks?
I would think they would, unless they want to go long at wide receiver or DB.
Okay.
But I think that what they might do is, since Rico Dowdle is on IR, they might just go 2 running backs and put Hardy on the practice squad.
That would okay. Okay.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking about the roster breakdown last night because I think they're going to go 6 quarterbacks. I mean, wide receivers.
I was going to say quarterback.
I mean, wide receivers because Malik Turner, I heard somebody say he might get cut, but I'm like, he's a special teamer. He's valuable on special teams. I think Turner has a spot on this team. And remember, he's a veteran. He's not a rookie.
Okay, well, I was thinking that they would keep, of course, that Dak and Cooper Rush, and then you put Garrett Gilbert on the practice squad.
I don't know. I like Gilbert better than Rush.
But okay, either way, you do one or the other. They're really interchangeable, quite honestly.
We'll see.
I think
I know Cooper's been here longer. He knows, but.
Well, a lot of people keep saying we need to get another quarterback, but I don't know that there's anybody out there that's going to do any better than these guys.
We'll see who's out there after the cut downs this week.
What do you think about Nick Ralston?
I like him.
I think that he ends up.
I think
he might end up being the third back.
Yeah,
I think he might end up being. He makes the roster.
But that's the reason why I was saying they go 2 traditional running backs.
Brother Roz.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Roz. Ben DiNucci is not a first ballot Hall of Famer. That's Roz. Roz is Rosen is a number 3.
We know that's a joke.
Did anybody know what happened to Steele? No, I do not. Mark, I just want to say thank you. My dad lives in Corpus Christi, Texas, and I live in Meltzer. Your show brings us together so much. Jamie, I appreciate that. I'm not sure how I bring Corpus Christi and Melsboro together, but I'm glad that I do that. And it seems like I bring together a lot of trolls together up in here, too. I've got some raw ones up in here today hating on the Cowboys.
It's only because their teams ain't playing right now. So.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I noticed that on your channel. Whenever it's just the Cowboys playing, that's when the trolls come in.
It's not just then. I get trolls all the time, man.
But I noticed there's more of an uptick.
Okay.
When it's our team playing.
All right. DiNucci is ass. Okay, well tell me. Okay, thank you, Captain Obvious. Crack is whack. That's old stomping grounds from time to time. All right. This team has a lot of issues. 6-11. Joseph, come on, man. Joseph, what is it? How can you possibly look at this team and think that they're going to lose one more game this year than they did last year?
Can you believe Mitchell is the Eagle now?
Feel bad for him, bro.
What's up with that? So what are they going to do? They got Joe Flacco. They got
Hurts.
So who's going to be the starting quarterback?
I think Hurts is, but to me, okay.
What was the notion behind getting Minshew?
Joe Flacco maybe for 1 year and then it's gone, and then you have Minshew as your backup or maybe as your starter down the road.
You think they're gonna make Flacco the star?
No, I'm just saying that. I mean, to me, Hurts is still a rookie. He's got 5 starts. I mean, technically, he's not a rookie, but experience-wise, you don't really know. He's only played 2 series early in the season, right? Yeah. He's got, 4 touchdowns or 5 touchdown pass? Let me look it up. But he's very, very inexperienced.
I don't like that coach either. Like, what is his track record?
I mean, you can look at it like Washington's coach before, Jay Gruden, who didn't really like Kirk Cousins that much and wanted to get rid of him for, God, what's his name? No. He wanted
because the owner wanted RG3
after RG3.
Oh, after.
God, he's in New York right now. He's a backup.
Colt
McCoy. He was like, "Oh, Colt McCoy's the guy." He loved Colt McCoy. Colt McCoy is not a starting quarterback.
No, but
okay,
he's a really good journeyman. He reminds me of another Fitzpatrick. Like he can come in to play some games, and then other times it's like.
Okay, so here's the thing. Yes, you invested a second-round pick in Jalen Hurts, but how many first-round picks did you invest in Carson Wentz and got rid of him? Hurts has got 52% completion percentage, 1,000 yards, 1,061, 6 TDs, and 4 interceptions. I mean, are you ready to say he is our quarterback of the future? I think you got to look at it from the saying, we're going to find out this year if he is or not. But here's Gardner Minshew, who's, he's played some decent games. He's still relatively young. It's a 6th-round draft pick. Let's put him on the roster. And you look at Joe Flacco and say, you're going to keep him for 1 year.
I'm actually surprised that Jacksonville dumped Minshew. Because remember, he was like, Minshew mania.
Well, I think they're just trying to we're all in on Trevor Lawrence, and we don't want any Nick Foles situations. But to me, here's the thing. If you're Jalen Hurts, that you got to be like looking around like, what the fuck? This is a Nick Foles type of a situation. Okay, you drafted.
I'd be wanting to get traded if I were him.
Thank you, because it's kind of like you pulled me. You pulled me from that last game of the season where we had a chance to win.
They did that on purpose.
Okay, we know that, but okay, so you do that. You get rid of Carson Wentz and say I'm the guy, but then you bring in Joe Flacco, and Flacco immediately says, I'm not here to be a backup, and then you turn around and you go get a trade for Gardner Minshew. You got to feel like Carson Wentz right now, like, damn, they don't believe in me at all. So in Philadelphia, the first time he's got a bad game, it's going to be Joe Flacco or let's try Gardner Minshew. To me, you're killing the guy's psyche. So we got to stop. The Cowboys get, unless they go for it.
If we don't score with Gilbert, we know that DiNucci not going to score a touchdown.
Hello? Hey, not too bad. Okay.
Why didn't McCarthy?
Okay. All right. No problem. Okay, cool beans. We're playing right now, and I'm talking about 400 of my best friends right now. All right. No problem. Okay, bye. Okay. Leroy Jackson.
So what was the reason?
Okay, Leroy Jackson. Bye. Okay? Stop calling me up. Seriously.
Bye, Felicia.
Have a day off, I guess. I guess in case somebody can't make calls, okay?
I would have thought McCarthy.
I think this is just who knows. David. Yeah, Nessmeyer's calling. That's the thing that's crazy is just I don't understand why people just want to come in and be assholes. I think I know who that is. I think that's the same person that we had yesterday. That that was in here yesterday spamming the hell out of stuff. So how you been doing, D2?
I've been good, man. Just been grinding, man.
Are you looking forward to 11 days, 6 hours, and 20 minutes from now?
Oh, yeah. I'm actually really looking forward to that Tampa Bay game, and I will be here that night.
All right.
It's going to be a hell of a Thursday.
Alan, hey, Alan, appreciate you being back, bro. Bye, Eagles fan. You know, like I said, I'm not even gonna touch it. I'm not even gonna touch it. All right, so what do you think is gonna be our biggest surprise that makes the roster, and the biggest surprise that gets cut?
Biggest surprise.
I mean, wide receiver wise, you know CD, you know Amari, you know Michael Gallup.
I would be shocked if they got rid of Sammy Fields.
I think he'll be on the practice squad.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like if he were just to go and not come back, I would be shocked for that. That should have been a penalty.
It did. Cooper Rush started this game, and it did not go well. It did not. It did not.
What the hell was that?
That's what I'm saying, that this was. Now, again, he didn't have a whole lot of time. He's got a lot of pressure on him.
Well, all the quarterbacks don't get. What the hell?
Yeah. Lawrence, you were 100% right. Captain Toki, I am good, man. Like I said, any morning that I can wake up is a good day. And even a day where I'm watching the Cowboys backups playing like ass is still a good day.
Come on, Gilbert.
Okay, so Garrett Gilbert.
Timmy, you got to put that arm out to get that first down, bro.
What's up? Look, he knows I'm the man.
He already got the chains.
Look,
I don't understand why they wear jewelry. Like when I played football, I didn't like wearing jewelry around my neck.
Boss Man Fat looked like Labor Man Skinny. Damn.
Labor Man
Skinny. Damn. What the? I don't know what that means, but it does.
They must be just like sitting in the break room at their jobs, just becoming. What can I say? Cunning.
Oh man. Oh, you're welcome, man. Semi Fucko will be in practice squad. Yeah, I think he'll definitely be in practice squad.
Boy, you be butchering the shit out of this. Look, you know what I said? I was talking about you during the draft. When they drafted all these guys, I was like, ooh, we got some names on there.
Mark is going to be messing up.
I was like, yeah, Mark going to have a time with these names, boy.
Yeah. Tampa Bay is scouting us right now, so let's get it together.
Zua.
Okay. I hope that Tampa Bay is scouting us and thinking that this is what we're going to do. That would be great. And look.
What the hell was that?
It was. Let me get rid of the football so I don't take a
set. To the defensive guy. Here you go.
That was the crazy. It was kind of like.
Why the cameraman said we're not even gonna watch that? We're gonna go back to Michael.
Oh boy, Raymond says, "Word up." E2.
What up, Raymond?
Word up.
Is it Solus or Solace?
I think it's Solace. Solace Junior. I've always said Solace, but then
I
again,
said Solus, but
but then again, we just finished talking about how I'm butchering up names, so don't take my word for it.
It's like tomato, Solus, Solace.
He is going to be a beast. This is where everybody keeps talking about the defense is going to be so bad. This defense, listen,
they're going to be so much better than they were last year. I want to say we're going to be, if not top 20. I want to say 18, 17 range with the starters.
I think so too.
See, some of these fans be looking at preseason. I'm like, yo, y'all understand that they're not calling real plays. They're dummy plays.
I'm serious.
They're high school plays. It's basic stuff so these guys can get out here and show you what they can do without thinking about a game plan. Look at that. Yeah, give me that. Free play. I was about to say.
All right. Micah killing me. He said, I asked the coach if they needed me after the first quarter. You know, that's a guy, that's a dog that's ready to get loose.
What did he say?
He's like, I asked the coach if they need me after the first quarter because I'd like to play. But that's a guy who you know, you got to love.
But you also got to cage him too, because you don't want him to get out there and get too fiery and overexert himself. Coming from a linebacker myself, being a linebacker and I know
Melvin Williams. says, I don't know football if I think that the Cowboys will beat Tampa Bay. Here's my thing. First of all, on any given Sunday, Melvin Williams, anybody can win or lose a game. And it wouldn't be the first time that a Super Bowl winning team lost the opener. In fact, I dare say more times than not, teams that go to Super Bowl, especially from the NFC, the following year actually take a big step backwards.
So this is the thing. This is my thing with the whole Tampa Bay. The Cowboys have an up on that game. And the reason why I say this is because we have a whole new defensive coordinator.
Right.
Our team is 60% different on defense. You see
only
guys,
60?
I say 60 because the rest of the guys are still there, like Anthony Brown. You have guys still there. But there's no tape for them as a whole, as a defense for them to look at.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Tom Brady, now, the thing about Tom Brady is he's seen everything. You're not going to confuse him. The way that you get Tom Brady is provide pressure
up
on
the front.
Defense. You get him up front. You get Bohanna's big ass up there. You get Odighizuwa's big ass up there. And when Devil Gallimore comes back after his 3-week stint, then you add him in there, and then you guys provide that pressure up the middle and get to the quarterback. Period.
What he just said. But it's funny because people, you got no, what do you mean you ain't got no chance? Tampa Bay last year didn't even win their division, right? Y'all know that, right? In the middle of the year, Tom Brady and the coach, they literally were at the point of this marriage is about to get a divorce. With what? Car accident? Don't know. I haven't been out on the road that much, so I don't know. But I got to.
Who's that flag on?
Wasn't on me.
Where's your flag at? Are you saving that for game day? You saving that for week 1?
Probably. We should have. What? Did he say we should have held them up?
Hey, yo, that's facts. Somebody said the trolls know more about our team than they know they own. Yo, Malik Turner caught the hell out that ball. 1, 2. He down. Damn, Mark. Can you throw? That's why you were a nose tap.
There's no lie on that one.
It's a challenge for it.
Yeah, and here's the. Well, Garrett Gilbert's got the offense at least moving now.
Ooh.
So Garrett Gilbert may have saved his second spot.
I actually like Eubanks. I know he's probably not going to make the roster, but I guarantee he's probably going to be in the practice squad. Look at that.
Look at Dak working the sidelines. There you go. Look at him.
Cursing. You hear Dak on the sideline cursing?
That's my quarterback there.
Dak is my man. I don't know. I don't understand how you
the
can
hate
Dak.
I
don't give a damn if you're a Cowboy fan or not.
You know what bothers me? I've noticed that. Look at this. They're responding right now with Garrett Gilbert.
Right no, but I'm gonna tell you this. If you guys, those of you that follow my channel, thank you. Y'all will never hear me hate on another team. I give props where props due. I look at things outside of the box. Because you have to.
Okay,
you gotta be realistic. You can't just sit here and be a hater all day like, this.
Well, that's what Philly did the other day. He said, "I think the Cowboys will win it." You're right.
Props when they need it, and then you say that they suck when they actually do.
Right.
Because I'm not going to give false information to these fans. I'm not going to do that because there are fans out here that really don't know a lot about football, and they come to us to learn a little bit more about the game. So I'm not going to provide trash for you.
Well, and a lot of times when you try and state something out there and make a point, you're just, you don't see what's going on. You're just a fan. It's like, no. Delusional Dak fan yesterday, his whole thing was, Cowboys suck because of Dak Prescott. So I say, okay, then what's your solution? That we should have gotten Matthew Stafford. And it's like, well, what's Matthew? I mean, because Matthew Stafford's winning Super Bowls every year. It's kind of like, at best, that would be an even, huh?
It's hard to win a Super Bowl. Everybody looks at what Tom Brady did and think that it's just easy like that. Tom Brady is different. Like whatever medicine he takes every day.
Let's be clear, though. Tom Brady's always had a great defense, though. The worst defense he had was Tampa Bay's this year, 8th in the NFL.
And they still are good.
So, when I say we have people in Colin Joseph said we'll be 6-11. How can you say we were 6-11 without Dak Prescott last year, without our whole offensive line, and the worst defense historically the Cowboys have ever had? And so you're telling me that we're going to be as bad as that team? I mean, you can't tell. I mean, just from the standpoint of having guys that can tackle a little bit better with Micah Parsons, just a replacement of him alone will make that defense better. The fact of having Dan Quinn, who has actually a plan for the defense and has had an opportunity to work with the guys to try and implement it, will make that defense better. Having Tyron Smith and Lyle Collins, even if it's not for the whole season, if you have them for any part of it, will be better. The fact that Terrence Steele, be it he is not great, has now experience and actually has played 13 games last year, makes your offensive line better right there. I mean, there's so many things to look at that you say will be better. The fact that we'll actually have an easier schedule this year.
Well,
comparison.
So we talk about game wise, like as far as the teams were playing, but the way that the schedule is structured is going to be really difficult.
Touchdown, Garrett Gilbert.
You talk about. That was actually a good pass.
That was a really nice pass.
That's why I said that Gilbert is still the backup quarterback.
Yeah.
So that last week game when everybody kept harping, I don't hate Cooper Rush. I'm just saying I still think that Gilbert is better.
Yeah. Well, in the actual game he played during the season, he played good last year in the one game. I wanted him to be
played the actual game.
I wanted them to continue playing him, and then bringing Andy Dalton back, because at that point the season was over. It's like, let's get some experience with him and see what we really have.
Right.
All right, so the Cowboys are on the board, and so maybe some of the Cowboy fans will step away from the cliff now.
Did they bring this Wander back? I'm confused.
Did they do what?
Was that Zerline kicking?
Yeah, Zerline. Yeah.
So did they bring this Wonder back, or did they? Who's punting?
I didn't pay attention. I think so.
Because I looked in the NFL thing, they still got this Wander's name on there.
Okay, so you've got to feel bad. Okay, here's what I like, at least for our defense, as opposed to Washington. Washington, we're going to find out the real deal in that defense because they've got some real quarterbacks. They got Josh Allen. They got Tom Brady. They got Pat Mahomes. They got Aaron Rodgers.
Washington.
They've got Russell Wilson.
This is my take on Washington, right? As far as their defense goes. Their defense is really good. I give them that all day. But if their offense can't put up the numbers too,
it ain't gonna matter.
If their defense is on the field too
they'll
much,
be the Chicago Bears.
They're gonna get worn the hair down, and then teams are gonna wear their asses out, and they're gonna run. They're gonna run them in the fourth quarter, and then they're gonna beat them. That's how they're gonna do it.
I agree with you on that.
You can have a great defense all day, but if your offense is
all day
garbage, what you gonna do?
All right.
Now I know they got Terry McLaurin. That's their saving grace on offense. They got some alright tight end, Logan Thomas.
But do you think the McLaurin's a top 10?
McLaurin?
Yeah.
They're number one wide receiver?
Yeah, you think he's
a really good wide receiver.
He's really good, but you think he's like top 10 wide receiver?
No, he's not top 10.
Okay.
He's not top 10, but he's definitely top 20.
Okay.
I want to say he's about
but the way people talk about him, you think that he was Hopkins.
Only reason why they say that is because he's their top guy. He's their top guy. Now, the Cowboys are one of the few teams in the league outside of Tampa Bay and a couple other teams out here that actually have, and the Titans.
Okay,
that have multiple good wide receivers. Welcome back, Greg.
Okay, so Dame Smith is the same one. Is the same troll hater that we got. You keep setting them up, and I'll keep locking them down.
Going deep. Hit him.
Oh, nice catch. Nice catch.
Is that C.J. Beathard?
Yep.
She got him.
Huh?
She got him as a backup. So I thought that because I thought they were going to keep.
Hold on. Did that ball bounce? Hold on. Wait.
Hold on. Challenge that. Hold on. Hey.
I don't know.
Mark.
The challenge. Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say. Look, even my man. Now here's Michael Irvin. Might be on First Take, right?
I heard about that.
On Mondays.
So what really happened with Max Kellerman? Did they just say?
I don't know. That ball was moving and it did touch the ground.
That ball hit the ground, baby.
I don't know what happened exactly, but they said that they're doing a boxing show and he's going to be on ESPN Radio. Yeah, but boxing show. I mean, really, how many people are really watching a boxing show? If you're going from,
I don't like boxing.
Boxing is not that popular right now. Mixed martial art. I mean, they're not. Maybe ESPN thinks it's going to be groundbreaking, but to go from First Take to say we're going to go to radio and boxing, that's a big demotion. Now, I don't know if there's one specific.
There's a fan base for it. It's just not me.
Yeah, but you look at being on First Take being the flagship show. Stephen A. Smith makes more money than anybody else at ESPN. So that's going from prime time to stepping back. Now, I understand where you look at it and say, if we got Michael Irvin on there on Mondays, see, look, the ball's moving right there, and it touched.
He lost control of that.
Yeah, that's coming back. To me, that's a demotion. And the way that they're looking at, because they're also looking at it being that Michael Irvin would be like Mondays and like Marcus Spears might be another day. Yeah. Basically, you're just going Cowboy versus, you've got a true Cowboy fan. And
damn.
The ruling stands.
Yeah.
That wasn't a catch, y'all.
I know Des Bryant is livid looking at this shit right
now. Right.
Because that's the same play that Des Bryant had.
No, Des Bryant took a couple of steps. He jumped. He didn't make a football. What football move did he make?
None.
What football move did he make? Okay, but it's preseason.
That's BS. But I like how Nashawn Wright played it. He didn't get the PI.
Yeah. Damn, that was a good catch.
They got some good wide receivers out here.
They catching everything.
But those are backups. Who the hell is Cotton Jr.?
Cotton Jr. Okay.
Look.
Hey,
the Cotton.
He was picking cotton right there. Okay.
Oh man, we're not doing that.
All right, let me. I'm gonna go hit get these chicken wings. That might be our problem right now.
I'm telling you.
Oh, let me change the scoreboard before I go because
Was that a touchdown? Did the screen freeze? Yo, that.
What? Did my screen freeze?
No, I'm talking about the 5500 from the draft.
Oh,
screen freeze?
Oh yeah.
When he was sitting there.
It's true. It was like
when he was sitting there baffled.
That shit was funny.
You let Dallas get him. All right. Justin Jefferson is ass. I really thought that Jacksonville was going to get rid of Beathard after.
I would have thought they would have kept Minshew.
Right, but since they traded Minshew, Beathard's now got a spot on this team. And with this drive, C.J. Beathard definitely solidified himself on that backup roster for the Jaguars. Oh, that ball is out. It was out, and then he caught. Yo, what is with these freaky? That ball was loose as I don't know what. So Burton on the coverage, he knocked the ball down, but not all the way, because Cotton still had possession of the ball. But when you see it right there in the slow motion, it's loose. I agree. He never had possession, but I guarantee you they're gonna call that a catch, because just like they called the last one a catch, which in my opinion both of them were no catches. What do you got? They called it good. You're ahead, T-Bird. And I told y'all they're gonna call it good. It's a bunch of BS, man. Oh, so it's incomplete. Okay, good. No catch, no catch. All right, good. That's what I thought. But see, Burton did a good job of knocking that ball down, though. He did. He had his hand on it. Come on, y'all. Come on, defense. Come on, young guys. You want your spot on this team, don't you? Nah, Gallup's not going to be traded before the deadline. Gallup has a lot of value on this team, guys. And I believe it or not, though, in my opinion, though, like as far as Gallup goes, we talked about the whole Michael Gallup situation in the past. Michael Gallup is one of those wide receivers, in my opinion, that I think the Cowboys need to keep. Now, I'm not going to pay him, 14, 15 mil a year. Ooh, nice breakup. Malik Hooker was in there. But yeah, I see them probably getting rid of Amari Cooper before Michael Gallup. Because think about it, Amari Cooper has injury issues. Well, I know that Amari Cooper is the number one wide receiver on this team, and he has value as well. But if you're talking about a younger generation, since Michael Gallup is younger, it would make more sense to develop him more with Lamb and then draft later to get another wide receiver, for the future. Because, again, Amari Cooper, once you have these ankle and foot injuries and plantar fasciitis and turf toes and you keep getting these same type of injuries over and over again, they're not going to go away as long as you're playing football. You know what I mean? Because you're playing more and more football is creating more and more of that type of, pain and issue. So, in my opinion, I just think that Gallup is more important as far as the future to this team than Amari Cooper is. Not saying that Amari Cooper is not a great wide receiver because I really like him, I do. But I just think that Gallup is the future. But I say that all to say that it all depends on the contract because Gallup said he wants to be here, right? So I don't see Gallup being this guy that's going to be greedy and want all this money. Because I'm going to tell you one thing, and Barry Church said it himself because he made that mistake when he left for Jacksonville. Sometimes the grass ain't greener on the other side. Just because another team pays you more to go somewhere else does not mean that you're going to be successful where you go. Because sometimes you could get paid less but be more happier where you are. That's just my mindset. You said Gallup not going nowhere. I agree. I want him to be here. I really like Gallup. I like his big play ability, that deep ball. The score is 17-7, Jaguars. You said I sound dumb. I sound dumb, but did you hear what I said? You obviously didn't hear what the fuck I said. I said that Amari Cooper is a great route runner. I said that he's a great wide receiver. I said that he is our number one. But because he has these particular injuries, as far as his ankles and things of that nature, because you realize that he did not entertain most of training camp. So as far as what teams normally go for, they go younger, not older when it comes to having a player on your team. So going forward in the future, I said that Michael Gallup has more worth than someone like Amari Cooper would. Because listening is fundamental. No, I don't think Gallup is better than CD. CD has a whole different... They're totally different type of wide receivers. See, CD Lamb is going to catch everything. His catch radius is absolutely ridiculous. They're different type of wide receivers. I think that Michael Gallup gives you that quick twitch type of play when you need a quick deep ball he can get at to you. And so is CD Lamb. But CD Lamb's catch radius is something out of this world. So as far as going forward, I think that having both of those guys together, and then if Amari Cooper is not here, I mean, he still might be here next year. But we really don't know what's going on right now. That's probably a question that we can answer next offseason. But right now, everything is just speculation. And every year's draft has great wide receivers in it because everybody wants to be a wide receiver growing up because they want that the glitz and glamour of it. But you know how that goes. Yeah, number 36 is running nice in this game. I think Knox is going to be a practice squad guy. So we talked about the running backs, right? We know that me and Mark was talking about that before he left. We know we got Zeke, we got Tony Pollard there, first and second guys. You look at Rico Dowdle. Rico Dowdle's on IR, so he's done for the year. Now I was really had high hopes for Rico Dowdle being that third running back here. So the question is, are they going to go 2 running backs this season because Rico Dowdle's not there, or they're going to go ahead and put Jaquan Hardy or Knox out there, or would those be 2 guys that they just put on the practice squad and just go ahead and just run Zeke and Pollard on the 53-man roster? That way you can get other groups. Because, again, we got a lot of DBs on this team that can make the team because a lot of these guys have special team ability. So you got to go short somewhere. So I figure they may go short and running back, but put those guys in the practice squad. Remember, with the COVID protocols, they can have a 16-man roster this year for their practice squad, so you got space. He said Gigi trying to get that spot, that number 2 spot. I think he will get that number 2 spot. And me and Mark was talking about that too. Mark thinks that it's only going to be 2 quarterbacks, but I think they might go ahead and go with the 3. If they don't go out and find another backup quarterback on the waiver wire once all these teams cut down to 53. So if they don't, this is the thing. If they don't get another quarterback in the on the waiver wire, I think that they can go with just Dak and they'll go with Dak, Cooper, and Gilbert. You said we need 3 running backs, period. But the thing about it, either way though, even if you have 2 on the 53, you're still gonna have either Knox or Jaquan Hardy on the practice squad. I mean, you might even have both of them on there. So either way, at the end of the week, they can bring one up and then they can switch the roster out. I'm just saying, as far as just making space for who you need on this team, they can move some things around, and they're gonna be doing that all season long anyway. You're going to have guys come up from the practice squad. You're going to have guys go back to the practice squad. You're going to have guys get cut for a day or 2, and they get re-signed back. So we're going to see that a lot. You said Irv Smith meniscus surgery. Oh, man. But what I really like about what I'm seeing with this team is these starters and the leadership of Dak Prescott and getting our tight ends back, getting our offensive linemen back, having Dan Quinn as the new defensive coordinator, seeing these guys out here scrappy. These guys are playing hard. These guys are providing pressure. These guys are playing hard. You're seeing guys like Maurice Kennedy that we didn't even think about before training camp out here beasting. Seeing these guys out here trying to get their roster spots. So I'm looking at this defense, and I'm not going to say that it's a whole lot of quality, but it's definitely quantity, and it's definitely some solid guys that we have on defense. With Dan Quinn's knowledge, I think that these guys will be all right. He said Deshaun Watson will be a Dolphin. Look, Deshaun Watson is probably going to get suspended by the league. He's probably not going to be playing at all. Like, forget about going to another team. I don't even think anybody's... And this is the reason why he's not traded yet, because of the simple fact that we don't know what he did was accurate. We don't know if he did it or not. And if he did do it, will he get jail time? And if he doesn't get jail time, what's going to happen with him and the team is the commissioner going to suspend him. So other teams are not. They're not trying to touch that right now. No, Mark's upstairs. Tampa Bay Chargers, Philadelphia to start the season off. And a lot of people are hating on the Chargers. I'm gonna tell you, the Chargers are a good team this year. That young boy Justin Herbert got that team reeling, man. And you can't go into week 2 thinking that okay, we're gonna go in there and bust the Chargers' ass. Cause but see, Gardner Minshew just got traded to the Eagles, so we talked about that. They got him, they got Flacco, they got Hurts. Like, what are they gonna do with their? I don't even know who's gonna start. And if I were Jalen Hurts, man, I'd be trying to get the hell out of Dodge, man, because I feel like that's disrespectful. You keep bringing all these quarterbacks in here. It's like y'all don't trust me to be the starting quarterback. Nobody wants that. So I don't know. The Eagles got issues up there. They got to figure that out. Washington, who's going to be their starter? Is it going to be Taylor Heineke? Is it going to be Fitzpatrick? Which more than likely Fitzpatrick will probably get the nod because he's the veteran over there. But if you look at this defense, or you look at the whole NFC East as a whole, Cowboys still got the up on that. Dak Prescott is the best quarterback, period, of all these other quarterbacks in the division. What is Daniel Jones going to do to you? Has Daniel Jones proven that he's going to be better than he was last season? Who knows? We don't know. But the Giants do have a good defense, though, and they do have Saquon Barkley back. So there's going to be the narrative of who's going to jostle position as far as the NFC East goes.
Sorry about that. Looks like there's nobody home.
What happened?
I said, looks like there's nobody home.
Oh, yeah.
My man E2 is down here, okay? So we got chicken wings coming up here in a second. Chicken wings and some scrimps.
You said the game is a blackout where you are? Damn, that's so funny. You said Daniel Jones can't throw to his left? He can't throw to his right either.
Oh, interception! Interception!
McQuamba.
Uh-oh.
Somebody said you was taking a duty.
No, actually, I messed up because I thought it was a touchdown there.
McQuamba. That's hilarious. He said, "Go Jags."
Okay.
Ooh, did you see that pressure? Did you see that pressure?
Israel.
The wide receiver held his leg. If he didn't hold his leg,
nice pressure on that.
He'd have ran that back.
All right, we got a minute left before the half. Will we see the Nooch in the second half?
Yes, Lola. Garrett Gilbert. Oh, damn. Yeah, I don't want to see DiNucci out there. By the time like the second half of the game goes, it's like we're not scoring anything. It's just like you kind of. I hope they play a little bit of Gilbert into the third quarter because I don't want to see DiNucci for 2 straight quarters. That's what I don't want to see. Did you say how we gonna beat the Bucks if we can't beat the Jags? Bro, it's preseason. Do you see any starters out there playing right now? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. We are not playing any starters right now. You talking about how we not playing beating the Jags? I know he's smoking that good stuff. 7 seconds left. Gilbert is not a starter on this team. That's the point we're making. Dak Prescott is the starter. He said, please no DiNucci. Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to see him. Randy, the Jaguars had their starters. I said the Cowboys did not have their starters. Jaguars are not the Cowboys. Those are two different teams. All in all, I think we had a good draft, though. Second, 7 seconds left before halftime. What can Gilbert do in 7 seconds? Probably nothing. There's a flag down in play. On the defense, too many men on the field. Been bad. I like that. I know it's the Cowboys. He wants something. But he ain't getting it over here. You said Cooper was ass this time. Look at the miscommunication on the routes. Are the wide receivers running the wrong routes? What's going on here? Again, these are backups. You said Cowboys are bringing a quarterback tomorrow. Like I said, we'll see what they do when these rosters get down to 53. Now, they could bring in a guy. They did clear up some cap space by restructuring Zeke's deal. So we'll see what they do. Nick Mullins sucks. Nick Mullins is worse than DiNucci. All right, let's hear what these other guys have to talk about this team because it's halftime now. It doesn't even matter. Mullins is the worst quarterback ever, outside of Ryan Leaf and You said you're bracing yourself for the DiNucci shit show. We'll see. They're not getting Joe Flacco. I mean, you got the Jaguars going against our backups, so it's like. I mean, we had a few starters on defense, but. Oh, I know it was, Stu. The Cowboys, who are you talking about? I'm excited about the first game of the season against the Buccaneers. Oh, okay. Some of you guys that are like down and out right now, understand this is preseason. Zeke Elliott has not played a snap in preseason. Dak Prescott has not played a snap preseason. Most of our offensive linemen, our starting guys, have not played a snap in preseason. If they did, they were in and out. So, again, the record in preseason does not matter. Don't worry about that. All you're worried about is the evaluation of these backup guys and who is going to make this roster to round off your team to help these core players win. Now, we talked about special teams, right? You need a solid special teams too, because special teams matters. John Fossil's gonna have these guys good. You gotta understand when some of these guys make this roster, some of these guys have special teams ability, like a guy like Malik Turner. You know that C.J. Goodwin is your gunner. That's your guy. He's not going nowhere. So, guys, relax. Cowboys are going to be fine. You said depth is a concern on defense. On which Rich, what position are you talking about? Because I think the depth is huge on defense. Look at the DBs. You're going to have to go long at DB because of the simple fact that some of them have special team potential, like I was just stating. You can't cut some of these guys. So we got some depth. We got linebackers. You got defensive line. Even without Neville Gallimore, you still got depth. How's the defense going to be worse than last year? That makes no sense. Have you not been watching this team play faster? Have you not understand that we have a new defensive coordinator that's out here calling this team? Where you been at? You must have been under a rock somewhere since last season. Mike Nolan ain't here no more. Yes, I agree. We definitely need a good pass rush against TB12. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. That's how you get Tom Brady. You're not going to fool Tom Brady with any type of packages that you're doing. There's nothing that Tom Brady in his career since 2000 has not seen. There's nothing he hasn't seen. There's nothing you can do to trick him. So what you do is you provide pressure, pressure. And one thing that we've corrected since last year is being better at defense up the middle. These teams are not running on us like they were before. You can even see that in preseason.
Yeah.
So, for anybody to say that we're going to be worse than we were last year on defense is out of their mind right now.
They've been listening to too much of you talking heads.
Clearly. One thing about Tom Brady, and I said this earlier, they don't have tape on our defense. He doesn't know what we're doing on defense. And I think that playing the Buccaneers is beneficial to us playing week 1. I think the Bucs and the Cowboys have the best top 2 wide receiver core. I mean, I don't think you can have 2 of the better teams play against each other week 1. It's going to be a high-scoring game, y'all. It's going to be a very entertaining game. Whether we win or lose or not, even if we lose against the Buccaneers, all I want to see is this team play well. I want to see them play hard. I want to see this defense crashing down. I want to see this offense putting up points in the red zone. These are the things that I want to see. Even if we lose by a field goal or even a touchdown, I'm not going to be super upset because I know that I saw the team play hard. Because we know that. Yes, you play. Yes, you play to win the game, but I'm just saying, I'm not going to be super upset as long as we come in there competitive against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's the point I'm making. Oh yeah, shout out to all the people that are down in that storm Ida. I hope you guys are away from it. I hope you got out of the way of the storm. Prayers up for y'all and y'all families, whoever's affected by that. I do think we're ready for the Bucs. I do think we are. Dak's got a lot of proof, and he's definitely going to go out there and show him proof.
Y'all going to hate me here in a minute.
Kivo, who you calling young? I'm probably older than you. Calling somebody young. First Katrina, now Ida. That's the thing about living down there in those Hurricane Alley areas, man. They're gonna deal with that every year, unfortunately.
Shrimp poor boy, meatball, and some wings. How's that looking there, bro? Okay. All right. Did I miss anything?
Oh, you're from Illinois? Shout out to the Midwest, man. I'm from Indiana, so I'm from close to your area. So.
All right, good people. I'm back. Bitches. Okay, excuse me. Let's see. All right, so have everybody killed the Dallas Cowboys? The Cowboys definitely are. We're headed for the basement. Is that the talk now?
Trey, please don't use the N-word.
That's the same He's got multiple things. You go, that's a block word, so it won't show up on the feed. You say this nigga? Yeah, it's the same
person. That look good. It was funny though, but still, you can't say it.
Meatball sub here.
It looked good. That reminds me of that Dave Chappelle sketch.
I don't understand people. All right, so
it's a lot of doom and gloom today.
Israel probably definitely has earned a spot on the team now. I'm not sure if that was needed.
They were going to cut him.
No, but definitely cemented his spot, getting an interception.
Yes, sir.
Well, damn. Trey Lance is doing it up.
Oh, Trey Lance, you already knew he was going to play well.
Remember when people were saying that, oh, we should have gotten Jimmy Garoppolo?
I don't know what happened to him. He lost his confidence. That's what that is.
Yes, Roz.
Hey, just take a second and send out prayers on your live stream. There's already videos that at least one levee is broken.
Oh, you're kidding. Oh, damn. Oh, my goodness. Okay, everybody, Brother Roz said that one of the levees have already broke. Down in Grand Isle. Okay, Grand Isle. That's not the city of New Orleans. So hopefully everybody, it won't work. New Orleans Mayor's Vice. Yeah, it's too late. It's too late. Once they found out it was coming through, it was too late. All right. Yeah, I've got a lot of friends that are down there. Lake Charles got hit 2 times really bad last year, and people were still just getting back on their feet from that. So thoughts and prayers to everybody. Huh? Yeah. All right, thank you, bro. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to be New Orleans and Louisiana. It's not going to be just New Orleans. It's going to be the whole Gulf Coast there. Shout out to you, Terry Lee. I appreciate the super chat. We are going to have to get together as a country to help rebuild down there. I can tell you that right now. It's going to be devastating. So 150-mile-an-hour winds, that's just short of a Category 5. I don't know that a Category 5 or they were basically saying that this hurricane was probably the biggest in 150 years that's going to hit land. So it's going to be devastating. Going through Katrina, I'm looking at some of the pictures, early pictures here. Winds are getting bad. That was 2 hours ago. Yeah, it's going to be bad. Okay. Outages in New Orleans ahead of Ida. That was 29 minutes ago. Statement from the States. Yeah, it's going to be bad through there, and I hope it's not as bad as it could be. I really hope it's not. But we are resolute, and we always will rebuild. All right, so we are back into the second half of the game here. Jags get the ball to start out. Only 4 is built for a Category 5. So you think it's going to be Big Ben DiNucci out there, huh? A series or 2? Dallas's Fools go. We have so many haters, trolls up in here today. Appreciate that because y'all are keeping my numbers up. Oh, I thought I had fixed the score. My bad. I didn't push enter is what I didn't do. Forgive me. It's preseason, man. We need this stuff. Even us. All right. Yeah, I got it, Sheila. I had actually fixed it, but I forgot to push. I have to push the push button to make it stick. Sorry. Screw DiNucci. Man.
Luke Gifford.
Nobody's got any love for Ben DiNucci.
None at all.
Non-Sean Wright, yeah, he makes the team. I don't think there's any doubt that Nashawn Wright makes the team.
Well, he's definitely making the team.
Yeah, we lost all our preseason games.
So what? That's not what it
Thank you.
Doesn't matter.
We haven't played our starting quarterback all season.
No, our starting running back.
But this game isn't over yet now. How'd you like to be the Eagles that thought they had a victory and then a Hail Mary gets thrown on them? And then a 2-point conversion to tie the score? I got to tell a story here. David Wiley's probably going to be mad at me if I tell it, but David was here yesterday for the fantasy football draft, right? And I gave him a ride home last night. He forgot and left his phone here. So
he left his phone?
He left his phone. So his wife brought him over this morning to pick up his phone at about 12 o'clock. And I'm cooking, making meatballs. He's like, "What you making?" Because, David's a chef.
Yeah.
I was like, making some. I said, "Man," I'm going to embarrass myself. I said, "I'm going to make some meatballs and some shrimp poor boys." He's like, "I'd like to get a meatball sub." I'm like, "You a damn chef." I said, "Why don't you stay?" He said, "I wish I could, but I got to go shopping with the wife." I was like, "Damn, man." He's like, "You can't come play?" Nah.
Hold on. I don't miss those.
I was like, "Damn, I feel bad for you, dog." Alan, you didn't miss anything except for Louisiana coast is getting raked right now. Sadly, it's getting hit bad. Damn, that thing is huge. Ed Asner died, too. This sucker is, wow. More than 200,000 customers are without power as item moves through Louisiana.
Is it just Louisiana or is it Florida, too?
It's mostly Louisiana. Louisiana, and actually, yeah, it's pretty much, it's smack dab in the middle of Louisiana. They'll have some a little bit in, it looks like Alabama and Georgia. Alabama and Mississippi. We'll get some of it, but it's going to be coming ashore just south of New Orleans or west of New Orleans.
That's probably why we've been getting rain up here.
Yeah, early bands. Florida is they're going to get some heavy bands, but nothing like what New Orleans, this is where you have to worry about, will the levees hold and will New Orleans flood?
I've never been in New Orleans before.
New Orleans, man, I tell you what, the food, the people.
I told Cajun Cowboy I was going to go down there at some point.
So you see Harrison Smith got a new deal, safety?
Yeah.
$64 million for 4 years.
Mm-mm.
Wow. It breaks my heart seeing these Eagle fans trying to keep it together without crying.
Oh, my God.
Damn, man.
That's Cowboy said, 3:45 nap time for you.
Dude, it's 3:45, time for a nap for you. Dude, 3:45. How we beat Tampa Bay only putting up 7 points in the third quarter? Really?
It's preseason.
Joseph Collins. Come on, Joseph. Can't we be friends, Joseph, again? Can't we be like we used to be, though?
We're one of the few teams that didn't play our starting quarterback the whole preseason.
What's your question?
Well, it was Ben DiNucci.
Bye. Click up.
What happened?
Stewart, he said it's no fun being a troll if you ignore me. He said if Jason Garrett gets fired, do we hire him as Dak Prescott's backup? Okay.
Here comes Sidearm Sally.
Let me say something to the troll that keeps trying to say the N-word, okay? Keep calling me that, right? Understand that is a key word that's blocked. It'll never make the day. It doesn't get shown. It gets held for review.
One, you better be black, too.
Okay? So 214 and all of the other ones, nice try. It ain't showing up, bro. Cowboys Nation 214. I mean, seriously. I can't understand some of these people these days. All right, Sidearm Sally time. It's the Nooch. Will the Noochie make the team?
No. He said, I'm going to hand it off all day. If I don't throw, I won't throw an interception.
Shout out to Daniel Hernandez. It says, prayers to all the Marines and Army service members that lost their lives in explosions in Afghanistan. Amen on that one. Oh, it was Grand Isle that looks like that's where the brunt of it's going to be. The question will be for New Orleans is how much of the water gets piled up on the levees. The last time it basically washed upstream to the point where it could not get out, and that's why the levees broke. Maybe they'll get lucky and it won't be bad, for New Orleans, because that is literally New Orleans is crazy.
What the hell?
No Nucci magic.
That was the wide receiver's fault that time.
I'm going to tell you, it's the craziest thing when you're in New Orleans and you're down in the lower 9th Ward and you're looking up at the levees and you know that you're lower than the water that's over there. You're looking up at a hill and you're seeing ships that are over there.
That's crazy.
So that's where you know.
You need to get out.
All right, let's see if our defense can do something here. And let's see if the Nooch can bring us back. I trade Naducci for a water bottle. Damn. Let's say, stop stealing my word. Okay. The Danucci is loose. These trolls, man, they're killing me today. Matt, you never know. Mike McCarthy. Here's the one thing that's going for Ben DiNucci, and that is Mike McCarthy likes him. Is that enough to save his job?
He may like him, but that doesn't save him from not being on the roster.
Breaking news: the Cowboys signed Tim Tebow to the roster. Well, what the?
During a game? I've never seen a team do a transaction during a game. No, that's a lie.
Wow, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Tim Tebow's done.
You know what I'm going to enjoy this season? I'm going to enjoy watching the Eagles crumble.
Oh, my God.
They already got a quarterback controversy here. They don't have one.
You have a disgruntled young quarterback. That's not good.
Well, assholes.
Mad Dobbins got hurt.
Sadly, man. Oh man, we were watching. I was like, damn. As soon as that happened, I was like, he's done.
Did they ever say whether it was an ACL or not?
The MRI has come back, but they think it's a PCL.
That's still done for the year, right?
Mm-hmm. It got hyperextended.
I already dropped them in my fantasy.
That's right. Why don't I eat my wings with ranch? Well, actually,
What the hell?
bad tackling. Actually, I like them with blue cheese. I actually make blue cheese dressing, but today I'm just doing a little barbecue sauce on them today. Just kind of, just trying a little something different. Actually, David,
what? But I do like your homemade blue cheese. I don't eat regular blue cheese, but yours was different. I don't know what you did to yours.
Homemade, man. It's not that store-bought shit.
You did store-bought shit?
Made with fresh ingredients, man.
So fresh and so clean.
Mm-hmm. You talking about Kelvin Joseph with the PCL? No. No. We were talking about Al Williams.
J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah, Dobbins for the Ravens from yesterday.
I had him in fantasy.
Left groin for Kevin Joseph. Score is right there at the bottom, 17-7. Sorry to eating you guys here. So, Brandon Dart, you say blue cheese smells like ass?
Damn.
How you know what ass smells like?
Just walk up to a woman. Let me smell your butt.
Oh, Cat Hustle TV. You ain't had my blue cheese dressing, dog.
I'm not a fan of blue cheese either, but I tried Mark's blue cheese. It was actually good.
He was like, I don't need no blue cheese. I don't
Right. He was like, no. Remember that day? He was like, oh, the ball dropped out.
There you go.
You don't have to jump on him.
Who's driving? Salad tossing. Well, don't toss your salad, please.
Please don't toss no salad around here. And if you are tossing salad, don't tell nobody.
All right. Food okay? Are we still in preseason form or is it game time ready?
Definitely game time ready.
All right, 2nd and 27. Let's see if we can get a stop here, guys. All right, 2nd and 32. Damn.
You might as well just give us the ball back.
I'm trying to think, what is the longest I've ever seen, down-wise?
2nd and 32.
I don't know if I've seen 2nd or 3rd 40. Let's see if we can get to 40, a 40 burger. Mike McCarthy looks like he's got his game day face on. Look at him. He looks intense.
You're like, I'm about to cut all these motherfuckers.
Didn't he look intense?
Why does quarterback look just like Lawrence?
Well, I guess they have a look that they like.
Right. They want that surfer boy look.
Grand Isle is getting punished.
Who's Granite again?
Oh, the chicken wings? The chicken wings, they're in my belly. Oh, I'm sorry. Grand Isle.
He didn't do the sauce this time, but it's all good, though.
I thought you didn't like the hot sauce. It was too hot for your tummy.
The one that you had last week?
You didn't want to have a Jalen Hurts stomach, did you?
I ate the one that you had last week.
Yeah.
Was that hot?
Yeah. That's the regular one.
Yeah, I like that one.
Oh, I thought you liked them crunchy.
I like them either way, but I like them with that sauce you had last week.
You can put some hot sauce on.
No, well,
that's the hot sauce that I normally use, but I didn't do. I'm sorry. I figured it's preseason, man. You don't.
I'm not complaining.
You don't get the starters.
I'm not complaining.
You don't,
right? You don't get the starting wings. You don't get the starter wings.
Right.
You get the backup wings.
This is week 3 preseason, man.
The backup wings.
We don't get no sauce, okay?
Joe Gonzalez with the $5 holla.
You got to be kidding me.
Give me that mask. I like your
You
helmet.
gave up for, oh, damn.
He grabbed that joint like, give me your helmet.
Derek Burnett, what's up? Joanne Gonzalez, what's happening?
I don't think he meant to grab it. It's just like when you're trying to grab a dude. Because once you grab that face mask, that's it. Oh, I forgot Julio Jones plays for the Titans. I saw his name up there. I was like, what? Oh, yeah.
Kevin Joseph, it sounds like a groin injury. He's pulled his groin. Kelvin, excuse me.
Kelvin.
You know who I'm talking about, damn it.
How the hell did he still make the first down?
Poor bad tackling.
Come on, man. Y'all gotta let me go out there and tackle somebody. I'll put him in the dirt.
The barbecue is on point. Eagles from Philly 500, respect. We're strong in the trenches. Yeah. I agree with you on that one. You guys do have a good offensive defensive line.
How did he get out of that tackle, though?
He didn't give up. He said, hey, look, I need a job. That's how he got out of it.
Preseason DiNucci pizza.
Yeah, we're going to head on over to DiNucci's.
We're going to head on over to DiNucci's. We're going to get an extra large sausage pepperoni. Deep dish. Because it's going to be a long season, baby. I love to see, like, Zeke interact with Dak. Like, they're just... Love to hear those conversations on the sideline. Like, I be wondering what the hell they be talking about. Somebody said, bye-bye, Burton. Unlimited glizzies. Hit his ass.
Come on, D.
Colin Johnson.
Yeah, Grand Isle is getting killed right now.
What, New Orleans?
Grand Island. Yeah, we got Louisiana.
Oh, Louisiana. Good job, Nashawn.
That's a lot of height. 6'4" against 6'6". Damn.
Wrap him up. Come on, Burton. Good job.
We got did y'all think that this is like a Philly 500 stream or something? The way these guys are in here today, damn. They hardcore today.
What the hell?
Damn.
What?
Back him up.
It just said 10-yard penalty. First down. Like, what was the penalty on?
Must have been holding.
I fire Howie. Fucking fire him. Motherfucker! Stupid motherfucker!
Yeah.
Okay.
Had to be because they were inside the 10.
What an idiot!
Back that ass up.
What an idiot! Dallas has Amari Cooper and Gallup, but we don't need a receiver. Are you kidding me? I don't want Justin Jefferson. He's ass.
Yeah.
He's
They're
stupid.
definitely picking at him.
I fire his ass. I fire his ass. I mean, Howie's got to be stupid.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? You just let Dallas take him. You.
You're right about that. It was 100 degrees outside when we were kids, and we were still. The reason why we were playing outside when it was 100 degrees was because it was actually cooler outside than the house because we didn't have AC. Yeah, times have changed.
Well, you know, mofos is dying in the heat now. Heat strokes.
All right.
I didn't know Laquan Treadwell was with the Jags.
Well, I'll say this much. As bad as this is, it still isn't as bad as the Washington game I saw yesterday. And it's not as bad as the Eagles versus...
I was there.
You were at the game?
I was outside of it, and I saw all the fans out there, and I was just looking at them like... There was one guy, he was cursing. He was like...
He was like, stupid motherfucker! What a bunch of idiots!
He's like, we're going to suck this year. And I'm just sitting there smiling. I'm just like...
Oh, man. Yeah, I know you were smiling.
I was incognito. I didn't let nobody know I was a Dallas fan. I was out there just... And look, I dapped up every Ravens fan that came by.
So thank you very much, bro. Appreciate it.
I was trolling last night.
Burton is horrible. So does Burton make the team?
I should have recorded. Probably not.
Okay. All right. Well, let's... Well,
He might be on the practice squad. Just call Lynn the plumber.
Okay. Do you see anybody who has changed their standing in this preseason game? I think
a guy that we thought that was going to leave, you mean?
Could be. Well, I think Garrett Gilbert may have changed a few minds.
He's still the backup quarterback.
Well, backup, but the question is he number 2 or number 3?
Number 2. I always thought he was going to be number 2. Even when Cooper Rush had that good game last week, I still was like, whatever.
Okay. All right, so let's...
I go back to Gilbert playing in a regular season game, and he played well against Pittsburgh with our starting offensive line. I mean, even though it was a shell of our offensive line.
All right, wide receivers. Who do you think makes the roster?
Cooper, Gallup, Lamb, Cedric, Noah, Malik Turner.
Okay.
Simi Fehoko is going to be on the practice squad. The reason why I say this is because he needs to develop more. Malik Turner has special team ability, so John Fossil's going to stand in the room for Malik Turner to be the 6th wide receiver.
I can agree with that. I think they definitely want to keep Semi.
But Semi's going to be on the practice squad, though.
Okay.
Only time he'll get playing time this year, I think, is if
somebody gets hurt.
Yeah, somebody gets injured.
All right, so tight ends. We know Blake and Dalton.
Philly fan talking about how does that ass for the it's better than that 32.
No, 35.
35 donut y'all had.
He said donut.
Donut, not even
donut.
Donut. And it was Krispy Kreme too, with extra goddamn glaze on it.
Damn. He said extra glaze on it.
That. Somebody said Deontay Burton, your Uber is here. Damn, y'all cold, yo. Y'all some cold ass fans, bro.
But you know what's sad though? We're making fun of these guys that aren't making it and getting cut. But think about this. The guys that are just even there having an opportunity are still...
I said we're cutting McQuamu. McQuamu ain't going nowhere. I'm sorry, Mark.
But think about this. These guys right here that we're talking about being asked are still top 1% of football players in the world.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, think about that.
Right.
Seriously.
Right.
You made it to the 80-man roster. You're still pretty good. I mean, you might not be great, but think about how many
motherfuckers... how hard is it playing in the NFL? I played semi-pro, and I played in the league with NFL
caliber guys. Yeah,
caliber guys. I played with NFL caliber. I played with guys that were wannabes. I played with guys that either got drafted and got cut.
Right.
People that were free agents that didn't make it. Like it was a wide range of people that I played with. So I know the competition is hard. I would have never made it to the NFL.
All right, so do you think Kamara makes it?
I think Aiden likes him. The defensive line coach.
Yeah.
I think that he has a possibility. He's going to get cut initially, but I think that he might make the practice squad because after watching Hard Knocks and seeing the the love that he got around him. Because D-Law don't just talk to everybody.
Yeah.
D-Law was actually talking to Kamara like, hey, get your head in the game, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you and I both know we played football. Coaches don't talk to you like that unless they see that you got potential.
D-Law ain't a coach. You mean player? You said D-Law.
No, what I meant... I'm sorry. Did I say that?
You said D-Law, but D-Law was.
No, I said you and I both played. Coaches don't come and talk to you like that unless they see potential.
Mm-hmm.
You're ignored if you know you're not going to make the team if you get ignored. If nobody says anything to you, you're not making the team.
Right. And usually the ones that you think that they're the hardest on are the ones they actually expect the most out of because they're trying to get everything out of them.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go with this hot girls shit.
I'm telling you, that's the same motherfucker.
Philly said we need a quarterback from them. We'll pass.
Yeah.
I think that the
Cowboys only keeping 2 running backs?
I agree.
You think so?
Oh, my God. He almost got intercepted again. DiNucci need to just go home. DiNucci, your Uber is here.
But he gets so much playing time, man. I mean,
why do they give him the whole
half
game?
Every game?
Like God, like I want to see more of Gilbert and Rush.
Sidearm Sally. See, here's the thing with DiNucci that he does is he gets under pressure and he has no form and does his whole sidearm.
The Cowboys said, "Oh, Sally."
Sidearm Sally.
DiNucci need to call a lift. Oh, you said he was almost picked. He's going to get picked at some point in this game. Eubanks.
Did you see the yellow line move on that?
It did. Like, why did it slide up?
Okay. Is that the officials cheating us?
They did. I thought that was just me.
I was like, wait a minute.
I thought my eyes was playing tricks on me. I thought I was the only one that saw that. You saw that too?
We should have looked at the sticks to see if they moved up too.
Somebody said, can Ben Dookie go home? Yo, it's so many names for him.
Ben DiNucci. In all my life, I had don't talk shit. That means I don't give a fuck about you, and hence what E2 are talking about is that it is. It's the truth. That's what you guys have to. You know, when I give you a hard time, it's because I actually like you. If I really don't like you, I ain't gonna say shit. I'm not gonna waste my time to think of. I'm not gonna waste my time to think of something funny to cut you down with.
Same goes for relationships. You're not gonna waste your time telling a female how you feel about her, whether it's good or negative, if you don't care about her. Even if it's something you need to check her on, like, hey, shorty, you doing this and you gotta chill on that. You're not even gonna say that if you don't care. You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna go ghost.
Yeah.
You're gonna change your number.
Oh my God. Okay, I don't know why, but I just had the fun. My wife always marathon shows, and I can't do it. I can't sit there and watch more than like 2 episodes of anything.
For me though, lately though, on my phone, I've been on Netflix heavy. Manifest, I've been watching Manifest. That's that.
Okay.
Shout out to the creators of Manifest. That joint is interesting.
I can't do it.
Every episode is like a cliffhanger. It's just like I'm just sitting there watching. Oh, I gotta see the next episode. Now I'm at the point where I'm done what they filmed so far. So now I'm waiting for the next one. They left me with a hell of a cliffhanger. So if you haven't seen it, I'm not gonna ruin it for you. Tell Stuart stop trolling.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, Manifest is a
good
show.
That could be.
Like
okay.
I was watching Manifest. I was watching All American. I was binge watching.
And again, I like watching All American, but see, my wife will watch the whole. I can't do it. But
I sit there and watch the whole
But Ted Lasso, the other, I don't know if it was a recent one or not, but it was a Christmas episode, and dude had his daughter, and this kid gave her like toothpaste and a toothbrush because he said that her breath stank so bad, right? And so she's all upset and everything else, right? So the guy's girlfriend is like, "Come on, your breath's not that bad, right?" And she goes up, "Let me smell it," and she's like, She literally turned and started gagging. And he's like, what are you doing? She's already got a complex. It's not that bad.
Oh,
damn. No flag. Damn.
They should have called that.
So then the kids, then he gets in front of her and said, let me smell it. It was like, oh, that's bad. He's like, look, we going to find the dentist. We're going to start knocking door to door. I'm like, damn, how bad can that breath be? Oh, Lord. Any worries about D-Long coming back from back surgery?
No.
Boy, you said that awful quick.
I say that because he look at him. I've been watching him, like, low-key. I ain't been saying nothing about him, but I've been low-key watching him between hard knocks.
Oh, my God.
And watching him on the sideline. His body language says, I'm ready to fucking go. You can tell. When you played football, you can tell when a guy is ready to go. He is ready to go. He's ready to go.
Ben D. Blue Cheese. Look,
hey, y'all be coming up.
Bend over and take it.
Bend over and take it. Y'all be coming up with
y'all some
names,
sick,
bro.
Y'all some sick people.
Oh my God.
Oh my
hey,
God.
Simba said, if DiNucci don't stop playing, I'm turning. You might as well turn the TV off. He playing the rest of the game.
He had just gotten just a little bit more air because he had to stop and wait for that thing to get there.
Him last week, the coochie.
Oh Lordy, man.
Hey yo, I didn't hurt it all. I'm done. I'm absolutely living with this.
Damn.
I don't want to see DiNucci no more. I'm done.
All right, well,
let's talk about game one.
I'm gonna head on out.
what are we looking for week one? That's the question.
Week one, surprises for Tampa Bay. I think we're going to be going after Tom Brady. I think they're going to be putting a lot of pressure on him. That's how you beat Tom Brady.
I think that Dan Quinn, in my opinion, I think he has a good game plan ready for them. He's holding on to that. And now that he's away from the team, he actually has time to sit at home and think about what he wants to really do as far as week one. So him actually having COVID was, I'm not going to say, not a good thing. I don't want to say a good thing because it's never a good thing to have COVID. But I think that him being away for a minute, he's sitting at home thinking about a master plan for the Buccaneers week one.
Sheila says we're not winning with being DiNucci.
He's not going to be on the team after tomorrow.
I'm going to say it wouldn't surprise me.
He's done. He's probably going to be the first one to get cut this week.
Well, the question will be will they just wait until 4 o'clock on Tuesday to release it, or will they just start making cuts right away?
They're going to make cuts on Monday. It's something.
Wait a minute. I didn't realize. I thought Des Bryant had a lot more yards than Drew Pearson.
He did.
Not by that. Did you see that?
No, go back to that.
I don't.
He has more touchdowns.
Wait a minute. All-time receiving yards. 7,822. Des Bryant 7,000. Seriously?
Tony Hill had more?
That can't be right.
Des had the most touchdowns. That's what it was. He's tops in touchdowns. And Jason Witten's right behind him.
So I had somebody who said that Drew Pearson doesn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. If Drew, but they said if he deserves to be in there, then Tony Romo and Des Bryant deserve to be in there.
Well, Des Bryant's got a little while before he's even eligible.
But I don't think Des Bryant gets
Tony Romo is still probably not eligible for another year or two.
No, he is next year. Jerry Jones said the other night he thinks he's the first ballot Hall of Fame.
I don't think he's going to make it off his first ballot. I
don't think he makes it. He's not going to make it.
If he does make it,
dude.
I said if Tony Romo does make the Hall of Fame, it's going to be like he's going to be old as fuck. The reason why I said this is because he's going to make it for broadcasting.
You listen. Here's the problem, and people are going to be pissed off to say this because they're going to think that he belongs in there. But
I think that
you got,
he
but hold
belongs
it.
as far as career-wise, but because he hasn't made a Super Bowl, that's what we.
If you put him in, then you got to put Donovan McNabb in.
I don't have a problem with Donovan.
Okay.
McNabb.
If you put Tony Romo, you got to put Phillip Rivers in.
I also don't have a problem with Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers had a solid career.
Okay, then here's the problem. You got to look at. You already got Tom Brady during that era. You know Big Ben.
Tom Brady's going first ballot.
Okay, I understand that, but I'm saying from that era, you got Tom Brady, you got Peyton Manning. You know Drew Brees will be there. You'll probably see Eli Manning.
So remember, it's different from first ballot to waiting years.
Okay, I'm just.
Tony Romo is in that waiting.
Dude,
him and Rivers
there's
are
354 players. 354 people in the whole football Hall of Fame.
You also have to understand that stats are different nowadays. They're not the same.
With his contemporaries, he ain't 10. I mean, he's top 10, but you got Tom Brady, you've got Peyton Manning. Hell, Eli will probably be in there. I don't think Eli deserves to be in there.
Eli's only going in because
he's family. Right, okay. So you got those. You got Ben Roethlisberger. You got Russell Wilson. That's 5 right there from that era. That's a lot.
About down the road, Russell Wilson's still playing.
You're still looking at the same era, though.
Not the same era as Tony Romo.
Yeah.
Because technically they're retirees now.
They're retirees, but they still kind of overlapped in that time frame.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying that there's levels. There's levels to it. If you talk about first ballot, that's Drew Brees. That's Tom Brady.
Yeah, well, okay. There's no way he's being a first ballot.
No,
there's no way. Okay,
I said
Jerry said that.
He'd be old as hell. Jerry says shit just to get attention.
Okay,
come on. We know.
I don't think he gets in as period.
Who you talking about?
No.
Maybe the Cowboys Ring of Honor, but not.
Oh, he'll be in the King. I'm surprised he's not in the Ring of Honor yet.
Jerry's waiting for some phenomenal moment, just like he did with. Jimmy Johnson, same thing.
Jimmy Johnson, the only reason why I put him in right then and there was trying to steal some of that thunder at the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Like he always waits to. There's a time where somebody else is getting the credit and he wants to flap his gums.
Look, as great as it is to be in the Ring of Honor for the Cowboys, let's be clear. You're going to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Which one is greater?
The Pro Football Hall of Fame. Thank
you. For Jerry Jones to say, hey, you're going into the Ring of Honor. It's like, really?
Fuck you, your pussy ass Ring of Honor.
It's like, really? Eli shouldn't make it. I don't think Eli should make it.
I don't think Eli should make it. I actually think that Romo statistically had a better career than Eli. Only reason why Eli gets the nod is because he has 2 damn Super Bowls.
I'd rather have Quincy Carter than Ben. Damn, I'd rather have Quincy Carter right now than Ben D. Blue Cheese. Damn.
What about Ben Roethlisberger? We haven't talked about him.
That's what I said. I said Ben. He'll go in. He'll go in.
Remember we were standing right there? You remember that?
Yep. Yep.
I want to go back out there again.
I was thinking about
so much fun.
I was thinking about the Giants game for my birthday, but this COVID is reemerging.
It is COVID. What Law Nation say? COVID. Shout out to Law Nation.
The Cowboys player cut committee security will stop players starting with DiNucci. Don't go to the locker room. Oh man.
DeMarcus Ware going to Hall of Fame probably next year.
Yeah.
Ware is definitely a first ballot. When Troy Polamalu got in, I clapped. I was like, yo, I've always been a fan of Troy Polamalu.
Yeah. Thing I remember about Troy Polamalu was we ended up doing, let's say 2012. So I got a picture with me over there with him. We were
just a good dude.
We were on top of in Florida,
good job.
In the middle of summer, on top of a closed landfill that was turned into a park, shooting a commercial, right? About 150 kids that are there. They have a trailer for Troy Polamalu to stay in, so that way he doesn't have to be out in the heat and stuff. Right. He never set foot in that trailer. If he was out, if they weren't shooting, he was playing with kids. We were there for 12 hours. And the whole time he was there with the kids. That's where you're like, yeah, this guy gets it. I hate to say this, but then we had Roy Williams. Roy Williams was supposed to be there at 2 o'clock. He shows up at 3:30.
Which one, a wide receiver or
DB? Safety. And he looks at his watch and he says, I got a massage in 30 minutes. It's like.
So, unfortunately, we have, because of the glitz and glamour of the Cowboys, we have a lot of guys that are like that.
Yeah.
Former players that are like that from that era.
That's when he was still a player. I was like, really? You show up at it? Don't
he look like, Trevor Lawrence looked like somebody's auntie.
What? Auntie? Oh, man.
Like a girl. This is like a surfer chick.
Fumble.
Hit his monkey ass.
Damn. Matt Ryan not getting in. Yeah, right. There you go. Matt Ryan.
Randy Gregory.
Yeah, then you got Matt Ryan, too. That's in that era.
So, Matt Ryan.
No, but okay.
Matt Ryan's going to get treated like Romo.
Right. And neither of them just okay. But okay. Here's the thing. If you say Romo goes in, then you need to say that Danny White should go in.
Wait, Danny White's not, he's not in.
No. So how you have Tony Romo go in? No, he's not in. Not anywhere close to it. That's what I'm like. That's where everybody thinks that, everybody gets it. No, Danny White's not in.
He should be.
Ed Too Tall Jones is not in the Hall of Fame, but you want to think Romo goes in?
I think Ed's going next year, man. Because remember, they give you a little sneak bit of it. Remember they were talking to him around the time of the Hall of Fame. I think he's going in next year.
Well, if he does, I'll make another trip to Canton. That's another of my guys.
I'm going next time.
But you understand what I'm saying? Danny White went to 3 NFC Championship games. Danny White led the Dallas Cowboys in their most scoring season in their history. That still holds up today. Huh? Yeah. Why you got to cover the mic?
Because I didn't want to sound stupid. Because I haven't seen it.
Yeah. But so it's kind of like if you put Tony Romo, then you need to put Danny White in then too.
I agree. Danny White should be in. You don't think so? Because they're judging off a Super Bowl.
Not just Super Bowl, but you have to look at it. Were you okay? Look at Megatron. Megatron was a game changer. He was like, and you could borderline.
He just got in.
He just got in, but he got in real quick though. He hasn't been on that long.
Right.
But you look at, did they change the game? And what is it about Tony Romo that changed the game? You don't have so if you don't have the Super Bowls, Dan Marino doesn't have the Super Bowls, but he changed the game.
For the Cowboys, because when we had a god awful fucking coaching staff, he was able to take a team that should have been 2-14 to 8-8 seasons.
Okay, but
granted, Tony Romo made his mistakes. He was a gunslinger. It's just like with Brett Favre. He's a Brett Favre type of guy. You got to crack an egg to make an omelet. So that's just the type of guy he is.
I don't see it myself. And call me a Tony Romo hater if you want to. I don't see it. Matt Ryan, Matthew Stafford, and Kirk Cousins are all overrated.
That's the thing, Mark. I agree with you that he probably won't make it. But I think that if there ever was a chance for him to make it, he'd be old as hell. And it'd probably be as a broadcaster, not as an actual player.
Darren Woodson should actually be the next Cowboy that goes in. I think Darren Woodson or
I just said Ed Too Tall and Darren are going next year because they talk.
Or
they give you kind of like a
little bump up.
They give you kind of like a snippet, because those guys seem to be around the Hall of Fame
all the time.
Yeah, it's just like with Drew Pearson last year when he got snubbed. He was around.
Woodson should. I think Woodson will be the next one to go in.
I think him and Ed are going in next
Well, Philadelphia, you would know about not looking good since you're an Eagle fan.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Oh, boy. You're right. We look like ass. I ain't going to just – but you know what?
No starters.
No starters. Right. When you literally say we're going to take our 30 best players that we know made the roster, we're not going to play a single one of them?
At least it ain't 35 to donut.
When you still had some of your starters out there.
A lot of them out there. No hurts to Ertz this year.
Lassay Williams. Tell him to. How does this webchat.com keep coming back? I don't understand that.
They got some type of cheat code. Oh my God, DiNucci threw a D.
He got it on the rebound. Does that count?
Yeah. What if it was like completion?
Damn. Oh my God.
He didn't even turn for the ball.
It's like, why? Why do I need to turn for it? It's not going to be there.
He didn't even. So Jesse. Oh my God. Jesse Holly said some. Shout out to Jesse Holly, man. I love this dude. He said something that made me think. These backups, right? When they see DiNucci come in, they don't run as hard. Have you noticed?
Mm-hmm.
They don't run their routes correctly. It's almost like they're like, it's been DiNucci.
Yeah. Primetime Phil says the same thing. 80 gave up on the route.
Yeah. I noticed that when Ben DiNucci is in, these guys don't play hard.
They don't get excited about him.
It's just like, look at this. Look,
14.
Look. Ain't nobody running no routes, bro.
He didn't make any. It's like, I know I'm getting cut, so it's like, what?
Oh, Mitchell's definitely getting. He getting cut tomorrow.
He looked like he'd already gotten the note.
Did you see Basham in the background? What the fuck was that? You just see his face. He was just like.
Look, there's Dak.
Dak's like, what the hell? Are you an idiot?
Mitchell, he's
Dak
like.
said something to him and then walked off. He's like, fuck it. You about to get cut tomorrow. I don't even know why I'm wasting my energy with you.
But did you see DiNucci's eyes are like.
He act like he's doing a good job. Like, that wasn't my fault, motherfucker.
Look, Dak was about to go, I'm sick of this shit.
No. Did you see what Dak did? He walked over there and he said something to him, and then he just turned around like
fuck it.
Fuck it, you'll be gone tomorrow.
It don't matter.
You'll be gone tomorrow. Shit don't even matter.
We need a little league football team for players like
Hardy is not
man.
looking good is because the offensive line is not holding up.
No, they're not. Jackson Burnett said they're cutting tonight. Okay.
You're gonna look. I know it's a home game, but you still got to take an Uber home.
Damn.
Here's your $20 Uber.
Man, I'm surprised we haven't had the dead man walking. We got a dead man walking. DiNucci may be the worst player on an NFL roster ever. Come on, now I'm not going to go that far. Captain Taki, I agree with you. He looks just completely confused. Ben DiNucci or Nathan Peterman. Does it really matter?
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
Where is Nathan Peterman now?
I have no idea. I don't
anymore.
think so. The energy, Thomas Garrett. Look, everybody, the players out there right now know if I'm playing in the fourth quarter, there ain't no chance in hell I'm making this team. You know that, right?
What is?
You know, if you're playing now, you're not making the team.
Stewart said you keep ignoring his messages.
What?
He sent me the thread and he circled it. Look, he circled the message. Look at the damn message, Mark.
What? God.
Look.
Okay, Stewart, You realize I got four monitors in front of me here, right? I got E2 over here who's trying to get me to bust out laughing, and I'm trying to watch the screen too. And now I gotta answer. You start the day with Watson, and I'm supposed to be good. Waste of brain energy. What the hell? Other Roz favorite saying humbug. What am I missing, man? What am I missing? Turner equals practice squad. Semi makes the roster so people don't pull him off the practice squad.
Say what?
He said you put Turner on the practice squad and then Semi on the roster so that way somebody doesn't pull him off the practice squad.
Oh, yeah. That I agree with. That
okay.
They will do that only because you have because there's some teams that want Semi.
Oh, I guarantee you there are.
They've already said that.
I'm sure the Eagles would because their receivers are ass.
The whole
doesn't matter where they're drafted. They're
starting from Rager all the way down to goddamn Watkins. Ass.
Cowboys will cut Burton. Hell no, he sucks.
And yes, I know the receivers because I know my shit. Thank you. Oh, to be just, no, I agree with that. I do agree with that. I didn't even think about that. Whoever said that comment, shout out to you. Mm-hmm. That makes a lot of sense. So they'll probably tell Turner, hey, stick around, keep the playbook, because we know that he's a special teamer. So he's going to be on the roster.
All right, Zeke. How many yards Zeke gonna get this year, man?
About 1,500. That's all he needs for real. With the offensive firepower we have.
I don't know that he needs 1,500. We get 13, 1,400, and we get some time. Get Tony Pollard in there.
I think he'll probably get about 12, 11, 12.
I think it's 1,350. Got a long way to go to catch them guys.
Well, Zeke's still playing.
I know he is. But the thing about it, he's only halfway to Tony Dorsett. It's a lot of yards, man.
But he hasn't even played as many years as he
Yeah,
has.
like you just said, 11,000 to catch Emmitt Smith.
I don't think he's going to catch Emmitt Smith.
I don't think anybody's going to catch Emmitt Smith.
Only reason why, because Emmitt Smith back then was the feature person.
Well, let's be clear. He had an offensive line that was opening up tractor-trailer holes. Yeah. Emmitt Smith was not getting hit at the line of scrimmage. Emmitt Smith would get 5 yards downfield before contact was going to be made. And I tell you what else he had, too. Michael Irvin was a damn good blocker downfield.
Oh, he was.
Look, Michael Irvin. It's going to be there forever. Look at that shit. Come on, man.
Damn. Right. They just made the announcement.
What?
J.K. Dobbins out for the season.
I don't. Man, Stewart's mad at me now. I'm sorry.
Why?
No, because I wasn't answering his texts. But I said that yesterday. As soon as it happened, I was like, done. It's like that knee is shot. I knew within boom. Once I saw I put the replay on. I was like, nah, that's it. That shit's
and
gone.
I'm so mad because I had him in my starting lineup. I'm so mad.
He is way gone.
I already didn't have that good of receiving core.
Raven S, what's up? Look at that. Okay, so these guys trying to make sure they get cut right now, right? Everybody's on the field right now.
All right, well, there's your 53 then.
Okay, let's put it this way. You had 30 guys who you didn't play because basically you said, we want to make sure they're in bubble wrap and nothing happens to it. So that means there's 23 guys of the guys that played today that will make the roster.
Right.
Think about that. Only 23 of everybody who's playing right now. And you know Cooper Rush and Garrett Gilbert are probably two of them. Right?
Yeah.
So that means only 21 of the guys who played today would make the roster. Not very many. If you're playing in the fourth quarter, you're probably chances of making the roster are probably not good.
So basically, the people that's out there right now is what you're saying.
Which is why you see my man Turner just walking off like shit. Why am I even going through the motions of this shit? You know, I got to pack my shit up, man. I'm gone.
Nah, Turner ain't going nowhere.
You don't think so?
Malik Turner, he ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
He had a really good training camp.
But it's got to go beyond just a good training camp, man. We're talking about the NFL.
Did you get in?
And as bad as this is, it's still not as bad as what the Eagles did against New England.
That score was horrendous. All right, game over. It's nap time.
Well, it's nap time, really. Shit, after this snooze fest.
Hey. So tonight, the party's over.
Yep. Party's over for a lot of these guys, and this is where it gets sad. Oh, there's Jalen Smith, the forgotten man.
I'm a starter, guys.
Look at the tape, man. Look at the tape. People know. Look at the tape, y'all.
Guys, just be excited about seeing our starters coming out here in week 1. Let's just be excited about that.
So, what happens with Jalen Smith, man?
Right now, he's your fourth lineman. I feel sorry for Jalen, man. Y'all so mean. Y'all don't give a damn about no Jalen.
Joseph Collins says, I don't see the Cowboys winning more than 7 games. Well, Joseph Collins, I'll tell you what. If they win 10 games, will you come in here and say that I was wrong, I was an idiot? Huh? Will you do that for me? Can you do that for me? He should have been out there in the first day. Cowboys said he should have been out there in the first quarter. Damn. Well, I guess it means Jalen's making the team. He didn't play. Flacco will get cut.
Really?
No, that's what somebody said. South Texas. I don't think so.
Okay, so let's break it down.
Brother Ross. Okay.
They have Hurts.
Yeah.
They got Flacco.
Yeah.
Now they got Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, and whoever else they had before that.
No, they cut Mullins.
Okay. Misery loves company.
So
Hurts is backup quarterback, and that's why Eagles keep. I agree with you on that one, Joseph Collins. To me, they're not sold on Hurts, and they're saying we need to look around and see what we can do. But
if you're Hurts, how are you feeling right now?
That's what I said. You
are you feeling hurt?
You are, okay, because you're basically doing the same thing you did to Carson Wentz. You're undermining him.
Somebody said Flacco ain't getting cut his money. So this week it was Garrett Gilbert throwing the touchdown.
Yeah. Not Cooper Rush, right. So the reality is all of our backup quarterbacks look alike except for Ben DiNucci. It doesn't really matter if it's Cooper Rush or Garrett Gilbert. The reality is this. Instead of spending money getting a backup quarterback, you better make sure you got as many good offensive linemen there to keep Dak Prescott upright.
Those are facts.
Dude 345 says we are horrible. Horrible. Well, if it makes it not feel any better, so then is Washington and the Eagles.
Washington's got that nod because of the defense, but we still don't know what they're going to do as far as quarterback play.
Our starters better not go down. Mini Holmes, what's up? DiNucci plays so bad.
Oh God, DiNucci! Just watching him makes me itch.
Makes you itch. Makes you no, it don't make you itch. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Ben just threw a pick out of bounds. Damn. Well, in what Michael Irvin's talking about, it's not like that has not happened before. You know that? A team coming back from winning the Super Bowl with the season opener in their house?
And lose?
Yeah.
You said that's...
It's not like it hasn't happened before. I was there. I have a trophy from it. The New York stinking Giants.
Oh, wow.
Jobu's first game. The very first game.
You single. Okay, so those you know, so first of all, you can't BS me because I've known you long enough. Mark Holmes has single-handedly.
They haven't been the same since that year either.
Mark Holmes has single-handedly voodooed the New York Football Giants.
Seriously.
You heard it here first, folks.
Since that time, they have not been the same.
Right. Eli was like, well, I'm going to head on out. Then they went and drafted a guy that was just like goddamn Eli. But this guy doesn't. The difference between Eli, at least Eli
had a great defense.
Well, he also commanded the pocket, too.
Yeah.
He showed confidence.
I'm sorry.
Daniel Jones of the show.
I'm sorry. I just don't see it in Daniel Jones. Everybody, Daniel Jones is good. You know, you want to hear something? And I needed to cut this clip out. Rashid sat right there, and I said, Rashid, you know if I traded you straight up Dak Prescott for Daniel Jones, you'd do that. No, I wouldn't do that.
Hell yeah, he would.
He said, no. He said, okay. Then, okay, wait. Let me. Hold on. Wait. Then, later on in the conversation, he was talking about Teddy Bridgewater looking good. He said, I'd trade Daniel Jones for Teddy Bridgewater. I was like, hold up, dude. You mean to tell me that you would take Teddy Bridgewater over Dak Prescott straight up? Get the fuck out of here, dude. Come on, man. I'm like, you just a straight up hater. What? But then he goes back to Dak only gets these yards at garbage time.
First of all, I've talked to other Giants fans that said they would love to have Dak Prescott over what they have right now.
Washington fans too.
We're the only ones that sit here and
trash him.
Trash our own damn quarterback. I've never seen a fan base like ours before.
That literally, yep.
You know what? I thought we were better than that.
Nope. Here's the problem.
Now I understand
because we have such a big fan base, our net catches a wide swath. So you get some that are just not that well informed that claim to be Cowboy fans. They're riding the bandwagon of saying, hey, I got the Cowboys gear and everything else.
That's not true.
What?
I said only Cowboys think of the world of Dak. That's not true at all. That is not true at all. I have friends of
Don't trip. Not one of the Cowboys were impressive. Yes, because they took the guys, they say, here's our 30 top guys. We know these guys are safe. We're not playing them. Zeke being the leader. And he looked at Benny and just said, fuck it.
You're not making a team.
He went to Benny and just like, fuck it. It's just
but when Dak said that, I felt that shit.
But that's leadership right there. You see Carson Wentz doing something like that and people believe in it?
What did Daniel Jones do? I'm going to jump in this pile of big motherfuckers fighting.
Shout out to David Wiley. I was just telling David, were your ears burning, man? Look, he's like, I'm out with the wifey all day in capital letter. He's watching us like,
have fun.
I wish I could go over and play with my friends. Mama won't let me out. I got to do chores. It's a weak-minded fan base, some of them. You're right about that. Man, we stink. Why you let your running back speak before your supposed leader, Dak? This team is a joke. Colin, you are really you are deep, man, and hating today. I mean, seriously.
Going out of your way.
Yep. Dude averages 3 negative comments a minute. Damn straight on that one.
But I feel like it varies.
What does?
I've been over here where you've had live streams where it's been no trouble. Minimal to no trouble.
Oh, it's because the Cowboys are losing bad. That's why.
And maybe because we're the only team playing right now.
True, that too. But I tell you what, we're going to have fun this year. I'm going to start streaming at 1 o'clock, whether the Cowboys are playing or not.
Every week?
Every week. And,
so you're going to go all day?
All day.
Cowboys have prime time, 8 p.m.
Yes. Because what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be bringing in, it's garbage time.
It's garbage, didn't it?
Okay. For all those that want to know about what is garbage time, this is garbage time. There's a minute 33 left, and everybody's like, "Look, I just want to get out of here without getting injured."
See, that's the thing. That's the thing that people don't understand. That's the thing that I tried to explain to Rashid's ignorant ass.
Okay, I'm happy to see Lyle Collins with a smile on his face.
Oh, he's playing.
Well, no, he had the stinger. He went out, but still, I'm just saying.
Stop jinxing.
Okay.
If not, we'll just put you out there right tackle.
Okay, now
he might score a touchdown.
Here's what's going to happen, of course. Let Ben DiNucci throw a touchdown in here. Start Ben DiNucci.
First ballot Hall of Famer!
He's great. Dak's got to worry now.
Okay. Really? Just like he had to worry about Jamil Showers. What happened to Jim? I'm about to look him up.
Oh, my God. DiNucci must have gotten a touchdown.
Oh,
touchdown, then DiNucci.
And that wasn't a sidearm.
Well, he can throw when he does a sidearm. The problem is he sidearms almost everything.
Oh, Dixon's making the practice squad because he does special teams.
Okay. Mike McCarthy didn't get happy on the sideline. Did you notice that? It was just kind of like...
Because the effort was not there all game. That's the problem.
That was one of the few ones where you actually saw somebody look like they were trying to catch a pass of Ben DiNucci's. He actually pushed off on that. You know that, right? He just...
It looked like Michael Gallup was catching that pass right there.
All right, so that makes it look a little bit better than the Eagles in Washington, at least. So did Ben DiNucci just save his job?
Yeah. He's gonna be on the roster, guys.
Oh my God, Dan Orlovsky. Okay, who would you take? Dan Orlovsky or Ben DiNucci?
Oh my God, Ben DiNucci.
Look, at least he didn't run out of the back of the end zone.
At least Ben DiNucci trying out here.
Can take
Lordy.
Any way we want.
Cowboys better find a backup.
We'll fit them into the
free agency. Oh man,
we want to try and take. And I probably am guilty of this. Can take numbers and skew them any way we want. We often can take numbers and we'll fit them into the narrative that we want to try and take.
Is that a
jar? Huh? Yep. That's Dalton Schultz and Blake Jarwin.
I can't wait to see them week one.
With their quarterback, Dak Prescott. We're horrible. Dude, it's preseason, man. God. We didn't play our top 30 players, dude. Come on, relax. Good God.
You said this team still has too many Garrett guys. A lot of Garrett guys are gone. What Garrett guys are still here outside of Cooper? Rush. That's why he went to the Giants in the first place, because for Jason Garrett.
Still looking for the Super Bowl from Quincy Carter.
Oh, no, that's not.
Yeah, right, Tay. Yeah. It was Dan Orlovsky who said that Sean Payton took Quincy Carter to the Super Bowl with the Cowboys. He literally said that. When he was trying to... are you falling asleep there, dog?
No, I'm good.
Are you sure?
I mean,
I know this game was a snooze fest.
I'm about to. I'm done.
Well,
34-14. Look at Mike Carver.
It's like, thank God it was this game. He's like,
I gotta take a shit now.
He looked mad though, doesn't he? He looked mad.
It's been such dookie. Now I got a dookie.
He's like, put me in, coach. Michael Parsons, put me in, coach. Come on.
What, for 2 seconds? Damn, you ain't gonna finish it?
Well, victory formation here. All right.
That's such disrespect. All right, we're gonna switch the games now.
Well, John Gruden, talk about a train wreck. So, who would you take as head coach? John Gruden or Mike McCarthy?
Mike McCarthy.
I
like John Gruden.
How is he doesn't get scrutinized more than he? The fact that
you cut Marquette.
Okay,
which is the best
but you know that they actually called
all because he celebrated. Everybody celebrates now. It's legal to do that.
Oh, you didn't hear what I played with Scott Zolak was talking about Cam Newton. Just stop listening to rap music. And former Patriot backup quarterback Scott Zolak. He thinks Cam Newton's problems are because between plays and practice he's dancing and not concentrating on football. I was kind of like,
he's been doing that his whole life.
Crack ass.
Right.
And then had the nerve to say, well,
just because you don't listen to rap music.
But then put it in there, well, it's not Bon Jovi. I was like,
who's gonna listen? So when they're listening to that heavy metal shit in the locker room,
I was like, okay, looking at his stats. Okay, his
nothing
stats.
wrong with heavy metal. If you like heavy metal, you like heavy metal. Whatever makes you feel good, whatever gets you hyped during the game, I'm never going to tell somebody not to play whatever makes them feel good.
I tell you what, he had 1,300 yards, 8 TDs, and 7 interceptions in his career. I said,
somebody said trade Denisha for a first-round pick.
Sure.
You're not getting a first-round pick.
You might get an 8th round pick for him.
Ain't no such thing.
Exactly.
Get a 10th round pick.
Oh man! All right, so now
trade Denisha for Aaron Donald. That one got me.
Sure, I'm sure the Reds will be happy to do that one. Oh my God!
Danucci is the Dookie.
Alan Williams, Danucci is Dookie. Y'all some cold. Listen, even though Danucci's gonna get cut,
hey, bologna sandwiches are all right. Don't be talking about bologna sandwiches.
He said
Cowboys are like bologna sandwiches. Awful.
He started an NFL game. Can't ever take that away from him.
But he looked like ass.
I didn't say he didn't, but I ain't never started an NFL game.
Wait, Caleb on Chase, the guy that we were supposed to get in the first round last year. Who was he playing with? I have not seen him since the draft last year. Who does he play for?
I don't know.
But he got injured though last year. Hold on.
If you had to have a sack, Mark, if you had to sack to save your life, who would you sack? Who would you pick? Aaron Donald, Myles Garrett, or Von? I'd take Von Miller. I would take Von Miller.
Oh, he's with the Jags.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
He just probably didn't play because he's a starter.
I would take Von Miller in his prime over Aaron Donald or Myles Garrett. If I had to have one play to get a sack, Myles Garrett.
Oh yeah.
Or Aaron Donald, or damn, I'm having a brain fart here. It's like that game just literally just took it out of me, man.
The game immediately made me sleepy. I don't know what happened.
KRT, he says we look and smell like ass. So back to my original, how you know what ass smells like? I've seen some sweet asses.
That's a fetish for some people. They like to smell shit. They go to porta potties and just sniff. Some people do that. They like
moving right along.
That's have you ever looked at the book of fetishes?
No, I haven't.
It's in there. There's people out here that do that.
Anyway, moving right along. Nucci is gone after today. Gina Rose, my girl, what's up? What's up, Daniel Hernandez? How are you doing? Von Miller, thank you. Boy, I had a brain fart.
Oh, my God.
Jack.
For the first selection of the 2022
no.
football draft.
No, Jackson. No.
Ben DiNucci. First of all, that was the message of the day. You got to pin that shit.
Oh, no, man. Damn.
That was hilarious.
Oh, Real Soul Food TV said, thank God we didn't say tastes like ass. Damn. Damn. Ew, that leave bad taste in my mouth.
Let me go get a drink.
How about some rubbing alcohol?
Get that taste of ass off the tongue.
Okay. See what happens with the last preseason. Okay, we need real football. I can see it now. Oh my God.
Watch the Cowboys start laughing. Yo, it's hilarious though, man.
All right. Don't lose your minds, guys. Just keep in mind that 30 players of the Dallas Cowboys they made inactive. 30 players. Guys they deemed as locks, okay? What you saw was the Consolation Bowl, last effort bowl, please, coach, keep me game to end the preseason, okay? You can't tell anything about this. Jacksonville actually came out and actually played their starters to start with, so you're already in the hole. Hashtag no seasonings. Jackson Bartlett. You crazy, man. Am I ready for another trip to Canton? That'll be next year, my man. I think I can wait till then. But definitely, I'm ready for another trip, though.
So I'm getting scared watching this. Because I have Mostert in fantasy, too. Stop running Mostert.
Oh, Lordy.
Because I already lost. What am I starting running backs?
Old rings. I said somebody on Mark's channel said I was dead. Where's the lives at? Well, no, somebody did. Look, somebody came through and said it might have been you as a troll, Philadelphia, because you're looking for sympathy. Because we were ready to put a candle in the window and shit for it.
I say he died.
Yeah, we were all sad, and everybody likes it. I even called Philly 500 and said, "Man, do you know anything about Philadelphia?"
He doesn't know who Philadelphia is.
He was like, "I'm always the last to know."
Philadelphia follows Mark's channel than he does.
Now here's what's funny. Or it's not funny with this guy, but the Eagle guy who has the hat with the eagle wings on it.
Yeah.
He had gotten COVID last year, and I heard he was sick. And so I went to Philly 500. And I said, "Hey, Philly, man, do you know anything? How he's doing?" He said, "I didn't know he was sick." I said, "How the fuck you know?" I said, "You an Eagle fan? How you not know?" So yesterday, the Gardner Minshew thing happened, right? I put out a video. And I didn't see anything from Philly for like an hour and a half. I finally ended up sending him a text message. I said, "Gardner Minshew trade? Really?" This is like 2 hours after it. It's like he didn't know. Then finally he put out a video. I'm like, damn, wait the fuck up. So I called him I said, "Hey man, do you know anything about Philadelphia?" He said, "Well, I see him on channel and stuff all the time." I said, "Well, somebody said he's dead." He's like, "Oh, I don't know about that." It's like, damn, Philly, the fuck. Breaking news, Jerry Jones, Salty McGriddle has taken a third-string quarterback spot. Come on, man.
Salty McGriddle?
Remember he had this McGriddle the first Hard Knocks episode?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, You a billionaire eating a big griddle. What the fuck?
Yo, but some rich people like simple stuff. I guarantee if I was rich, I would still like live and act the same way I do now.
My Washington team isn't good enough to love, and the other teams in the NFC East ain't good enough to hate. I guess that's a good spot to be. Well, I'm going to say that I'm tired, boss. This game was actually very draining. Oh, there's Mark Holmes Mullet. What's up, Mark Holmes Mullet? How you doing today? I'm gonna take look. My man over here is like, look, I'm gonna take a nap before I head on out.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
It's like that game literally put you to sleep, man. I'm chilling out, and that's how are you guys doing? We're gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream and try and figure out who deserves to make the roster from what we saw in this game. And you can see what E2's doing over there. E2 is passed the F out, literally. Hope he doesn't start snoring. But let me say I appreciate everybody being here. We have 11 days, 4 hours, and 4 minutes away from Tampa Bay, and I think we're going to be ready. Damn. What, did you see that?
Jimmy G.
You going to die to go in the end zone in a preseason game? You going to drop your head like that?
He said, I want to be this starter.
He's lucky he didn't get pushed in.
I want to be this starter.
Did you see the hit he took on that?
He trying to be Dak Prescott. I ain't never seen Jimmy do that in a regular season game.
Look at that. Boom. He's lucky he didn't get neck damage. Look at this. He literally dropped the head down. Man, that's how you get seriously hurt.
I agree.
Jimmy G with the 69-yard drive.
He telling the 49ers, like, y'all going to start me or not?
Right. Well, you started him in a last preseason game.
That you bring back Kaepernick.
Well, we're going to have a little fun before we get out of here. And here's what I can tell you. For all you out there that think that Cowboys are ass, Philly 500 thinks the Cowboys win the division.
Cowboys aren't the only Cowboys.
Do you think that New England was a good team last year?
Being honest, the Cowboys should win the division. They have the better quarterback and probably better offense than every other team. But you don't know about Washington. I don't like the quarterback play. But I don't think that any of them are that good. Dak with his shoulder.
Did he just say the Cowboys win the division?
This division. I don't think they're going to Super Bowl. I don't think they're going to NFC Championship game. But I think they could get to the first round of playoffs. First three, yeah. Sean Fitzpatrick, absolutely. Yeah.
That might be the kiss of death.
June 2nd, man. That's cool. June 2nd, man. Shout out to you.
Yeah. He said that. He believes in the Cowboys. Gina C, what's up? How you doing, Gina C? We don't see you that much anymore, girl. How you been? Well, we are going to turn out the lights because that game, it was ass.
Oh, my God.
It smelled like ass.
Absolute dumpster juice.
And we will see y'all later. Peace.
The party's over. They say that all good things must
end. It was a 69-yard drive.
Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.